You are listening to a Cult Talk Network podcast.
Welcome, everyone, to American Pie Slices, the Cult Talk Net summer event, taking you back to that good old summer of 1999 as we take a look at American Pie. I'm Ty.
I'm Michael.
And thank you for joining us. Last week, we dove in, we kicked things off, we took our first slice of
Solid
this.
slice.
Solid slice.
My eyes were bigger than my mouth could handle.
Oh, yeah.
We did it.
That was a heaping helping for the first three scenes we covered. And today, we are following it up with the next three scenes, obviously. We are covering Scene 4, Stifler's Party, Scene 5, Pale Ale, and Scene 6, The Pact.
And something tells me we'll be able to go through this better, quicker than we did last, because we spent a lot of time in before the filming was started.
Yeah, we'll see, because there's a lot of characters we introduced in this one.
How many characters we end up with?
Notable characters, I counted 6. One is arguable, but I think we should focus on her because she's kind of prolific to the story, and not a lot of focus is made on her. So I think we'll focus on her when we get to it. And as is tradition, we have
the new tradition.
As is tradition, we are going to kick off every episode here on American Pie Slices with a new apple-themed drink, because when you think of American Pie, you think of apple pies and beer.
And that last one was the Cider Boys.
It was Cider Boys for the boys.
I realized that's the same cider I like to drink there at a 16-bit. It's Cider Boys.
Well,
I didn't know.
But
yeah.
Today, we got invited to a high school party, and what screams high school party more than the most fancy alcohol you can get at a gas station?
Mad Dog 2020?
No, we're talking fancy.
Oh.
You pull up with a bottle of this and you got yourself, it's the classiest drink, I think.
You get a storage sack and everything.
You get a storage sack. You can keep your condoms or your weed or whatever you want. You can keep it afterwards. I mean, it's a deal. And that is, of course, Crown Royal. And they actually make, I didn't know Crown Royal made cans.
I'm not even sure if it's I think it's just Crown Royal by brand, not so much.
Yeah, this is Crown Royal Washington Apple. This is a Canadian whiskey, apple, cranberry, and other natural flavors, carbonation, and colored with vegetable juice. 7% alcohol in this can.
I just hope it. I don't know if it's high school party, so you just grunt and drink through it. But I don't think I'm prepared for a Crown Apple.
Yeah, you coax your maybe a friend of a friend or a upperclassman who's graduated. You coax them into going to Walmart to get you some alcohol, and this is the classiest thing you can get at Walmart. Crown Royal. So let's go and crack this open. I'm wondering, have you ever had Crown Royal Apple, like the stuff in the bottle?
That's what I used to do shots of, was Crown Royal Apple.
Oh, wow.
Because I was at first, because that's what I used to be able to handle.
We got a badass over here, ladies and gentlemen.
I couldn't do the shots of the regular Crown, just Crown Royal. I couldn't do shots of it. I could only handle the apple. Because I was, it was early on in the 20s. I was like, what can I do shot for shot with people? I mean, Crown Apple was the closest I had for a while.
Yeah.
Until I learned that I could definitely just handle Patron shots. I was like, I'll just chase. I used to hang out with one girl. She'd make me go through Fireball. I can't do heavy cinnamon is the problem.
I actually don't mind Fireball. I don't need a chase with Fireball. That's why I like it. Did you ever have a bunch of Crown Royal bags?
No, I never bought the bottles of it to get the bags.
I think I had a bag, I think it was a purple bag.
I know I had one friend, being a nerd, he bought it and he kept his dice in it for D&D stuff.
Wow.
He's like, it's perfect for carrying dice around.
Yeah, perfect for keeping dice in, I guess. So let's go and crack open this can of Crown Royal.
Which the wrapper is cheap.
Yeah, the wrapper's coming off. It's it's a shrink wrap wrapper.
Yeah, it's just if you'd can your own sort of thing.
I'm going to try to get a grip on this and crack it here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got the good crispy ones.
Yeah, that was a good crispy crack of the can.
Oh, it smells good, actually.
It smells really good. It smells heavily apple.
But a green apple. Though.
Usually you get a hint of apple in these things, but this is a really heavy green.
Most of the time when they make anything apple flavor, they go for the green apple.
Yeah.
Typically.
Yeah, it's the most flavorful, I feel.
Very tart.
Oh, that is Crown Royal. It's not
I think I can handle it, but geez.
That is Crown Royal. This is the nasty shit you get at a high school party, is what this is. This is...
Oh, they got Crown?
Yeah, brother. You got Crown Royal. God damn. That is Crown Royal in a can. Who the fuck?
It's almost. Hold on, let me take another sip.
It's bad. That's Crown Royal in a fucking can.
It's almost. God damn.
Who shows up to a party with a 6-pack of Crown Royal?
High schoolers that think it's fancy, okay?
Well, even then, I have never seen Crown Royal in a can. Like, I can't imagine you show up to any kind of event. Like, you should be just... They should just be like, ask you to leave. You come up with a 6-pack of Crown Royal.
I don't know the last time you drank, not this, but I mean, we drank this just now, but last time you ever drank, like, it made me get chemical flashback, like, but a Four Loko.
Oh, geez.
This is not as bad as a Four Loko, but goddamn if it ain't close.
Yeah, I think there was like one summer in my 20s where I was like, Four Locos were the shit. I was like, oh,
I mean, they were shit.
Four Locos. But it was like one summer in my 20s where it was like every Friday I was, hooking up at a party with a sack of Four Locos because it was like $1.99 or some shit like that.
I mean, they're cheap.
I wonder how much they are now to inflation. I haven't had it, but
it's probably just like Arizona tea. They're like, no, we're staying. This shit's already cheap. We can stay this price.
Jesus, this is rough.
Four Locos, like if I'm out to get drunk, it serves its purpose because in general I don't like alcohol anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm going to drink, I want to get drunk. So like, what's going to get me there the fastest, and this going to still be suffering.
You're a Long Island iced tea guy, right?
Yeah, if I'm out drinking mixed drinks, but I have to plan a part of my bank account for that because I don't just stop at like 1 or 2.
Yeah,
I'll hit like 4 or 5 when I'm out drinking.
I'm a tall beer guy. I like my Miller Lite. That's my go-to. But
all right.
But yeah, that definitely set me back into the mindset of a high schooler, ready to party it up, man.
I think the first time I got drunk was you were there. It was you and Josh.
Yeah, Mad Dog
2020. We each got one. That was the first time I ever got drunk. That was horrible.
That was wild. That next day, I was pretty out of it.
Yeah.
But man, that was not. I remember me and you went out drinking just a couple weeks ago. We went to a bar here around the corner of the apartment we both live at, and man, I think I only had like 2 or 3 beers. But that next day, I was like done. I was like, I'm not doing shit. It's like I didn't even get drunk. I just got kind of buzzed. But I'm like at the age now where it's like Jesus Christ, like tap me out. But it's like, but I remember being back in my late teens, early 20s when get fucking smashed, and by noon you're ready to go. You're on the
just go eat some fries.
On the way to your next party.
I don't remember last time I got that hungover. But strangely, which we'll get to, no one really talked about a hangover.
Well, yeah, it's your teens. I mean, I remember that too. Like you kind of wake up with a little bit of headache, and you'd puke it up, and
I guess we're assuming they're all pre-season partiers at this point too.
It seems like that. It seems like this is definitely like a common thing for this gang. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is a meaty episode because we didn't know that one of the scenes is like surprisingly covers a lot more than what I thought it covered.
Yeah, the Pact.
The Pact covers a lot more than I thought. I thought it ended at the party, but no, it goes on past that. But there's a lot of stuff happening in this scene.
Is there anything we need to catch people up on real quick?
If you're following along with the last episode, at this point in the movie, the gang, they are going to Stifler's party, which is a huge event. Kevin has convinced Vicky to go. Oz has a date with a college chick. Finch has a plan to show up casually late.
Fashionably, right?
Fashionably late. Yeah. Fashionably late.
I don't think he even... Well, no, he did tell him that, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He's going to show up fashionably late. And Jim, I don't remember what Jim was playing. I think Jim's just...
He was debating between Cool Hip Jim or Laid Back
Cool Hip Jim. And what did he go as? What the...
I don't think they ever... We'll have to check it out.
Yeah, we'll have to check out.
I'll know by his hair.
Yeah, we'll have to check out which Jim... are we going to see at Stifler's party? But man, I think that's it. You ready to cut into things?
Yeah, I guess we just cut right in.
Take a nice heaping slice of this American pie. Go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, grab whatever you're drinking, relax, and let the good times roll.
Slice number 2, Ty.
Yeah. It's been a long week since you looked at me.
Yeah, listen, I love Bare Naked Ladies, but even they admitted that song's a bunch of nonsense.
It is a bunch of nonsense. Isn't it like some sort of like metaphor for like drug abuse or some shit? Or?
No, it's literally nonsense.
Okay.
There's only certain parts that are like somewhat sensical in like what they're saying. Because basically like the one makes it you looked at me, cocked your head, just and said I'm angry. Basically just his fight with his girlfriend. It's just a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, what is it? It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying, get that together, come back and see me.
Yeah, I used to have that. My dad used to have that whole album on cassette tape. We used to list it all the time because it's the first song on that album and it just comes right in.
Wow. It was number one on Billboard Hot 100.
For 1 week.
1 week. Wow.
It's funny if you catch interviews with Bare Naked ladies that talk about, they're like, we wish we would have named it something other than 1 week because it's only number one for exactly 1 week. So like maybe we should just name it 1 month. Fuck.
Yeah, that's a banger. It's like one of those like throwbacks. That's one of the things I was most looking forward to, and we didn't get to do a lot of it last episode because there wasn't that much in it. But one of the fun things about this movie, this franchise really, is the music in it.
It's a time capsule.
It definitely is. 1 week since you looked at me. Definitely a time capsule song. It takes you right back to the 90s. And speaking of which, we're kicking things off. We have the movie queued up here. As last time, we have the movie queued up. We're at 6 minutes, 20 seconds. And we're looking at Steve Stifler and two of his buddies. And they are wearing very 90s attire.
Yeah. This is the guy we see later talking to Jim. I didn't realize.
Is it?
Yeah, he's talking about his vocabulary.
Oh, well, there's some continuity. Guy. I wonder if he has a name. Steve Stifler, what is he wearing here? So he's got this is a drinking shirt. It's got there's a martini. Those little, it looks like something you'd see at a bowling alley. That's what it looks like. One of those bowling shirts. It looks like one of the shirts they were making fun of in what was that one movie that's like super bad but not super bad?
Super bad but not super bad?
Yeah, it has Owen Wilson in it.
Drobot Taylor?
Yeah. The kid wears the beginning of that.
Right.
Yeah, it's one of those shirts that was really cool in the late 90s.
Man, you could tell definitely in the shot you see this plant like in the foreground here onto the side. Like they definitely did that just to liven up this look of the scene because we got white on white on white, and then we got these guys wearing these shirts. That's about it.
One of the staples of the American Pie series is it's upper middle class white people.
And you might as well make it a white kitchen.
White kitchen, that's what it is. Hell, if it was today, it'd be all rustic. If this movie was shot today, this would be all rustic.
And I'm looking at these guys' shirts. I feel like if I'd wear a shirt today, it'd be what Stifler's wearing. If I was younger, that far right guy, we need to learn his name probably. That feels like I would have wore that back in church times, like on a youth outing at church.
Just a striped shirt?
Yeah, just like a striped shirt.
White striped shirt with warm stripes on it.
Yeah, because it's even tucked into his pants. It looks like
you're a tuck guy. I never got that. You're a tuck guy. No, I'm not.
This shirt, the guy on the far left, he looks like he's 40.
I almost guarantee they're doing shots of Crown Royal.
That's what I was thinking too.
I almost guarantee.
I was like, it looks like some kind of crown.
I would almost wager that they are doing shots of Crown Royal. And this is where we're introduced. And this is a really cool scene. Because we're introduced to Steve Stifler, and the camera, they do a nice little steady cam of him through the party.
Yeah, he's introducing us to the scene.
We get to see everyone. We get to see him just being a douche.
Grab a girl's ass.
Grabbing some beer off someone. And this is our first shot of Nadia. And he says, Buenos dias, which that is not her nationality.
Where's she from? Czechoslovakia? I can't remember.
She's from a European... Western.
Which is still European. Like English, right? Like, well, no,
no, they speak European.
What's European?
Czechoslovakian, I think. It's not Spanish. It's not Buenos.
What do they speak in Mexico? Mexican. That's what that was.
Buenos dias. He does. Oh, it does say the Orbit Cocktail Lounge is what the back of his shirt says.
Oh, nice.
And it's got a girl in a martini. What a classy shirt.
Do we ever know where that is? I've never even read that before.
I would wager that's just a fake thing for whatever designer the shirt is. That's just the aesthetic. The Orbit Cocktail Lounge. I don't know if that's a real place.
I'm trying to figure out how to spell Czechoslovakia.
It's CZECH. Yeah,
there it is. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. It's under control.
Okay.
Let me find language. It's worth just checking the language. You check the Orbit Cocktail Lounge. It's a nice shirt. It makes me want to go to the Orbit Cocktail Lounge.
The Orbit Cocktail Lounge, I'm sure, is just a fake.
Oh, God damn it. Czech is the language spoken in Czech.
Yeah, there is no Orbit Cocktail. No, there's no Orbit Cocktail Lounge.
I don't want that to be right.
There is an Orbit Room, but yeah, it's a t-shirt. It's just a t-shirt. You can get it on eBay right now for $95. So it is just a vintage lounge shirt brand.
It's not called Czechoslovakia anymore. It's just Czech, and that's the language they speak is Czech.
Well, it's not. They're not speaking Spanish.
Yeah, to your point, it's not Spanish. But I was wondering, like, I didn't know what it was. I mean, some people think people. I don't know. I didn't want it to be like a Czech language sort of thing. I was like, surely they speak but whatever.
Some countries are like that. Some countries are nice and simple that way. No need to complicate things.
All right, what are these girls wearing? Paul's at. Why is it hot or cold?
Well, it's spring.
It is spring. So
we know that.
Okay, so this girl on the left, she had the jacket tied around her waist. So I was like, okay.
I think that's more just a style thing.
Yeah, that was a style.
It was a style at the time.
And you notice, because we'll get to it a bit, but like there's clear and blue cups all over the place.
Yes.
So like they really couldn't decide. Well, I guess you just buy party packs of whatever's available.
No red cups.
No red solo.
If this was made today, they'd be all red.
100% red solo cups.
Which I mean, I wonder if like solo, what the sales ratio is for the red to their other colored cups is. It's got to be a massive uptick in those reds because.
God damn it! I just took a drink of that.
it's rough. Ugh. I don't have the taste for that kind of.
Yeah, I don't know
anymore.
what like made red cups like the thing.
That song.
Well, yeah, that song, but like that was already a thing before the song, sort of thing. So everyone chose the red cups over the other colors anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I always remember going to parties, always be like the red and the blues, mainly for like beer pong purposes.
Red team, blue team. Did Halo calls this?
Yeah, maybe. It was Rooster Teeth that did that. I watched a documentary about that not long ago.
Interesting.
But yeah,
we got the floral wallpaper. Even
floral wallpaper. Jesus,
this is such upper.
I always love the interior glass doors. I had one of the parlor doors they call them. I had those in the house I owned. But yeah, the Orbit Cocktail Lounge, not a real place, just this brand of shirts. You can go on eBay and find these shirts. They go for about $100 a piece now.
Jesus,
they're vintage.
Whatever, fuck vintage. And Stifler just checking on his plays. He heard the door. He had to go check the door.
Here's a douchey line. Now the party's starting. Yeah, as he introduces two people we'll never see again, which are wearing again these
Hawaiian shirt. This time.
Is it like a theme? Is he having like a theme party?
No, I think it's just late 90s.
I guess that was a thing back in the 90s. Those button-ups.
Yeah, the button-ups, layers, like, because that's what I was reading something about that too, because, Jim gets made fun of for his little plaid shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
And the article was even talking about, it's like, he was probably the most properly dressed one in the late 90s. Like, that's what everyone would have been wearing. As you see, you're just seeing it come up.
I don't think the pattern was as gaudy as it needed to be. I think the 90 here, it seems like you're supposed to get the most like gaudy off-kilter pattern you can find, which I actually like those shirts.
It's very flamingoing, like you're trying to flamingo yourself, pictures out there. And
I like it as a kind of like a chill thing. I'm a Bruce Campbell fan. That kind of goes in the hand in hand with the Bruce Campbell stuff. As like the chill Hawaiian, guy.
I don't understand the hat though, like the fishing looking hat.
That was a big thing.
It was. I think I even owned one at the time. As
I can see that.
In the 90s.
I can see that.
I don't know if I wore it. I used to be dumb about because you could either wear it like he is, where it's down, or you could do like the roll up thing.
Yeah,
I used to do it as like roll up all around, or I would do like the partial front roll up with the hat. just for whatever reason, that's what they're made to do. So I don't
remember ever seeing you in one of those.
Oh, I probably never worked at school or anything. It was mostly like a summer thing. So you probably never
remember my high school, like my senior year, I got into fedoras.
Oh yeah, your fedora, which it wasn't bad. The fedoras didn't look bad on you, but it's definitely a choice.
Yeah, it was before they got all like cringy. It was before they like became like that cringy thing. Yeah, I remember I got into that.
Right, because it was basically just kind of like your thing, but then after a while, like the stigma of a fedora started coming around.
Yeah, or it was like the milady stuff. That was weird.
Right. Well, I don't know where that started, but
I don't know. It's just a weird thing people got into.
But yeah, this style, I could wear this style now. Not that hat. I'm not doing that.
We should start doing that for this podcast. I start dressing like
I have to get a 90s. Shirt like that.
The Walmart.
Yeah, it would just be a Walmart one.
Yeah, it'd be a Walmart thing. Goodwill, probably.
I'll find a Totoro one and I'll get it.
Yeah, there you go.
have to get a bag of white tees, a bunch of button ups.
Yeah, I'd wear Jinkos. If I could find a pair of Jinkos to fit me,
Oh god.
I'd wear Jinkos. That'd be fun.
Yeah, because see that everyone's got the white tee underneath with the layer button up on top. God, what was the budget for white tees for this?
They got kegs for this party. Here we got
Can you go back a
Vicky
little
and
bit?
Jessica.
Actually, go back.
Yeah, I can go back a little bit.
I want to see what kind of decor Stifler's mom wants to be doing because I see these pictures on the wall and stuff. Wonder if we can catch a good glimpse because we passed a couple when he was coming through. There's a good shot. What is that?
This is just some art. I mean, I don't know exactly what Stifler's mom does.
I think she's just divorced.
I think that's it. She's divorced.
I don't think she does anything. I think she's just married, rich, and divorced now.
That makes sense.
There's no indication that she does anything else, so that makes sense. Why?
Well, she's gone a lot. She is probably just like a professional. I'm
not gonna lie to you. I'm just drinking this to get through it at that point.
Oh, this is god awful.
Not as good as Cider Boys, but that's fine.
It is nasty.
But yeah, it looks like it's just art for art's sake. So yeah, I'd say she was just married, rich, and divorced.
God damn, that stuff's got 20 carbs in it.
Oh god damn.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go on a 10-mile run after
221 calories for this fucking little can. Jesus.
Not worth it.
Jesus Christ.
You see that lamp back there? It's like a little, what would you call that? It's spiky.
Yeah, like some kind of geometrical spiky thing, yeah.
Way too many lamps. There's like 3 lamps.
What's a big ass house? It's a big ass house. And like it's dark colors. They have like we mentioned earlier, they have like the kitchen's all white, but then here it's all like a burgundy. It's a dark house. Very comfortable. It looks like a place where a soap opera would take place.
I'm gonna go to a house party here.
I would, yeah. What a privilege. I mean, as if these people need more privilege, but yeah,
right.
What privilege. Here we're introduced. We get reintroduced to Vicky and Jessica. They're here at the party. Jessica looking like
she hates Stifler.
Which I think is established in the
She's wearing one of the fish hats too. The fish hat.
That looks more like a cowboy hat to me, or like like an explorer hat. It doesn't look at me.
The other guy's back there, so yeah, hers is more fedora-like though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not really like a fisherman hat, I wouldn't say.
But that's just that type or what?
I'm pretty sure that in this like whole thing that Vicky and Jessica and Stifler do not like each other. I think that's pretty much established.
It don't seem like anyone likes Stifler. They just like him for his parties.
Yeah. Again, what privilege. Right. You got a guy like this whose parents allowed him to throw party, and he's got kegs. And his mom definitely seems like the kind of person that would just buy kegs. Like,
I just don't think she gives a shit. We never really
keep them here. Stay the fuck out of my business. Here's some kegs. Don't get fucking hurt. Don't cause any problems. That's what it seems like.
We really never. I think even throughout the whole series, you don't see Stifler interact with his mom.
I don't know.
I can't think of any lines they have to each other.
No, I'm more familiar with the first 2 movies. Wedding and Reunion, I'm a little hazy on, but 1 and 2, I don't think they ever interact.
Wedding, she don't even come in. Well, after this one, she really don't come in until the end anyway.
That's always her shtick. Yeah, she shows up in. She pulls what Finch is trying to pull. Fashionably late. And then shags Finch.
Yeah. So yeah, I've never seen them conversate together ever.
Yeah. Very some kind of very sad parental situation for Stifler.
He didn't choose his dad for some reason in a divorce.
I bet it's one of those things where like his dad's probably older. Yeah. Like a lot older.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
I can see that being a thing.
All right, let's get moving. Let's follow Steve through this party.
This is a good steady cam too.
Bitches.
And here we are. Here's Sherman.
Oh, what do we know about Sherman?
Oof. Sherman, he's played by Chris Owen.
He always, throughout this movie, he always gives me like that. It's that kid in high school that's just always greasy.
Yes.
There's always one.
Greasy.
It's like there's nothing you can do about it. Understand? We probably made jokes back in the day just because kids are assholes. But there's like just like one of the greasy guys. That's all it is.
And let's see. Before American Pie came out,
which he's wearing the white tee with a sort of
same style. So he was in a Major Payne. Well, before this, actually, he was in My Summer Story in 1994. He was the one little fucking sidekick. He played Scut Farkas.
Yeah, did you ever watch that movie?
No, never watched that movie.
I bought that just so I could watch it at the Frost House.
Yeah,
one time, and I let them keep it.
You need to watch Christmas Story too.
Yeah, like that's supposed to be a sequel to Christmas
you need to
Story.
watch a real one.
But that one was made to be like a sequel to it.
Originally released in theaters as It Runs in the Family.
Weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like the main bad kid in that movie. He's like a little sidekick to that guy.
Yeah, he played Scut, it says.
Yeah.
Scott's the main bully from the first movie.
Yeah. His teeth looked fucked up in that, if I remember.
Well, he's got braces in this. So,
oh yeah.
He was in Major Pain in 1995 as Cadet Walliger.
I don't know why I never placed him before till you just read those.
Yeah,
I never placed him in either of these films.
He was in a film called Angus. He was in Black Sheep with Chris Farley and David Spade.
Where was he in there?
He was a character named Hal. Chris Owen and Wolf have cameo appearances.
I don't remember him in Black Sheep.
He was in Can't Hardly Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Another, classic teen rom-com from the 90s. Let's see. I think he played like a klepto kid's what they called him in that one. He was in She's All That.
Who was he in She's All That?
Derek Funkhauser Rutley.
So he was just running around these teen comedies.
Yeah.
Huh?
He was in October Sky, which is a movie that I only saw because we watched all the time in high school.
Did we?
Yeah, I remember it was our science classes maybe, where it was like...
Oh, is that where the rockets or some shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Has Jake Gyllenhaal in it.
Yeah.
This actually, that role, he played Quentin Wilson, and that actually earned him a nomination for the Young Star Award for Best Performance by a Young Actor in a Drama Film.
Interesting.
And that was the same year he did She's All That, October Sky, and then American Pie.
Oh, I remember he was in She's All That. He was the guy who ate his own pubes. Remember the Zach makes him rip his eats his pubes off that pizza because he was being a bully in there.
He just gets cast as like these pitiful characters.
He was being like a bully and She's All That. He was trying to give it because whatever her name is in the movie, trying to give it to her little brother, some pizza with his pubes on it, and Zach caught him. He's like, eat it. So he makes him eat it in front of everyone. So,
wow.
Dang, that was him. Well, I don't know why I never placed him before anywhere else.
Now, we won't go too much into what he does after this because, it doesn't really have much relevance, but he actually is like pretty prolific in the American Pie lore.
Oh, yeah.
So he is in all the American Pie movies after this. 2, he's in...
he was in some of the presents.
I don't think he's in Wedding. Doesn't show he's in Wedding. He's in American Pie 2.
Oh, I thought he was in Wedding. Maybe
doesn't
not.
look like he's in Wedding.
Maybe not.
But he does show up again in American Pie Presents Band Camp, where we find out that he is the principal of the high school.
Of the high school.
Yeah. He does show up in American
we have those floral drapes back there. Floral is always a thing in upper middle class for some reason. Floral patterns.
I mean, like I said, this house is like where you see a soap opera take place.
Oh, yeah. And then there's more art for art's sake.
Art for art's sake, just some kind of gigantic flower piece put in the middle of the mantle. And here we have Jim.
Yeah, Sherman takes us over to Jim and...
Yeah, the camera leaves Stifler and follows Sherman. And we see Jim again.
And that was a pretty good way to introduce this scene, honestly.
Oh, fantastic. This little steady cam shot, awesome. And we listened to the commentary, and they was saying that this is one of the only uses of steady cam because they wanted it to have a vintage feel. They didn't want to overuse new technology.
Right.
They wanted it all to be, standard shots because they wanted it to feel like a retro teen comedy.
And here we are with white tees and okay. So let's look at Jim's hair, see if we can figure out if he went.
I don't think it's either.
I don't think he did either. No.
Oh, let's see.
Was Cool Jim with the hair down because he did like a hair down.
Let me pull it up here. I actually have a thing to reference here. It'll be the post you guys would see on our social media at Cult Talk Net.
I think they are standing awkwardly close to the people that's behind them. One way, either they're awkwardly behind them or they're awkwardly in front of them. They seem just really close. I get the ideas they're trying to make the sense of a crowded party, but it just looks awkward. Right. So did you find the picture there, Ty?
Yeah. So it looks like, from my estimation here, what we're seeing, Laid Back Jim is
Laid Back Jim. Huh?
Yeah, Laid Back Jim is the.
I grasped my pearls drinking that shit. Damn it.
Yeah, Laid Back Jim is the bangs up.
Which looks fine, sure. Laid Back Jim.
And the cool hip Jim is the bangs down. From what I'm seeing right now, it looks like Laid Back Jim.
Yeah, not bad.
Unless we see that his bangs are down. No, it's Laid Back Jim. Laid Back Jim is what we decided on. Now, Shermanator, Sherman, we find out is the Shermanator, he calls himself.
Find out he's looking at this girl's tits passing by. And his paws where you have it.
Hell yeah. He's getting him a gawk and a gander. Shermanator. He is a sophisticated sex robot
sent back in time
to make the dreams of one lucky lady come true.
And who is that lucky lady?
And he made this backstory for himself.
He did.
He is the Shermanator.
No one made that for him.
No, this isn't something where people called him the Shermanator. Or where do you come up with this concept? Where do you, in your mind, decide this is the persona I'm going to craft for myself?
Only Sherman.
I mean, it's
those dirty bastards. They left their fucking drinks on the fuck. What do you call it?
Mantle.
They left it on the fucking mantle. Trashy high school.
Hey, man, what a greasy kid.
This shot right here especially.
So far, all the kids have looked greasy, but Sherman.
Well, yeah, because as we know, they are hot and it's sweaty in general.
Yeah,
but he is definitely the greasiest. I hate to be like that, but damn, did he come off greasy in this shot?
I thought he had braces. He doesn't have braces. I could have sworn he had braces.
I think for some reason, everyone's teeth look what I'd say like sharp.
He's like fucking gross.
Well, yeah. But
here when you see it, they look green as fuck.
But even like Kev's, like his teeth, especially in the later scene we'll get to, like I always think like, why do their teeth look so sharp and prominent? I don't know if it's something about the film, because they're still, as we figured out, they're still filming on reels. Oh, Jesus, back that up. Did you see his bottom teeth? Those bottom teeth are disgusting.
Oh, his bottom teeth are fucking green as hell.
I think I don't know, man. Like
it's got to be a lighting thing, I'm sure. Or something with the color grading.
I hope.
Maybe.
Can you do a quick pause and see what we get out of it? One more. And there's a part where because you already see it. It's like gross.
Right there.
There's a part where his bottom lip goes all the way down. But that man, God damn it, greasy. There it is.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, those are green. His teeth look fucked.
I don't know. I hope it's lighting, but God,
at this point, I mean, he's a working actor. Get those things taken care of, brother. Jeez.
I feel this crown.
I feel like he has. I feel like he has fucking braces after this movie. I feel like he has braces at some point.
I don't know.
Chris Owen. God.
Even his hair is greasy. Like I guess it's like gelled up or whatever.
Partially that was just the style at the time. Just that greasy, because I remember, hell, even remember in high school, I would have like those vat gel.
He used to hate riding in. When I used to drive us to school sometimes in the van, I had the base. Like it just knocks my hair gel loose.
Yeah.
So you have to bring it to school with you to set your hair back right.
Yeah. Oof. Man, that's weird times. Yeah, I remember it was like a fucking bucket of just fucking gel. You used to shave your head and just keep the bangs. Yeah, that was weird.
And you had the bangs straight up. And you're like, everyone I talk to, I see them, their eyes just go to my bangs and back down.
I used to have like huge ass bangs. Yeah, which was the style at the time.
Yeah, it was your style.
Yeah, I had a very unique style. So fuck the haters, hashtag.
Right. So we're sitting here chatting. He's basically like, what was the girl's name?
I don't remember her name.
Because he's about to say it here, actually. He's like, she's around. Basically him letting the guys know that he has a thing cooking also.
He's doing what he's doing here. He's going to make he does have someone. What's her name? Guess I'm going Central.
Burnett.
No.
Yeah, that was Burnett.
Yeah, Burnett. What a weird ass name.
It's like, no, she's around. Have you seen Burnett or whatever? You're like, yeah, she's around.
She's going to get to experience a Shermanator.
Oh,
sophisticated sex robot sent back through time to change the future of one lucky lady.
There's Stifler back there still broing it up.
I'll be back. What a weird thing. Yeah, Stifler just he's back there the whole time. Man, interesting.
This part bothers me where she walks up.
Okay.
What's her name? Fuck.
Vicky.
Comes up and whispers in his ear. Whispers fucking what?
I guess like, hey, let's go, because we know where they go after this.
Yeah, probably let's go upstairs.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Something.
That's what I imagine. She's like, hey, I want to talk to you or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have some kind of code of, hey, I want to, let's get out of here and let's fuck around.
Yeah.
Now, Jim, he catches a sight that Nadia is looking at. Now, I think in the last episode, he had mentioned that he was going to try for that, Newport exchange to Nadia.
Czechoslovakian chick.
Czechoslovakian.
Have we checked out her film history?
No, let's check it out. Because Sharon Elizabeth, I think this was like one of her first prominent roles.
At least she claims to at least put it on the map, right? I mean,
it definitely did. It made her, I think she even did Playboy after this.
Did she?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'd say go look it up, but like, what's the point? I already see her naked in this. So,
So let's see. Oh, this is interesting. So her first, you know what her first movie was?
What was that?
1997. Her first film was the black comedy slasher Jack Frost, the Killer Snowman movie.
That was her.
Yeah, that was her.
Damn. I
always
think you see her titties in that too.
Yeah, you do. See her titties in that?
She just doesn't care to show her titties.
It did good for her. She did a movie called Blast in 1997, where she played the role of hostage. Blade Squad in 1998, where she played the role of nurse. 1999, she did a movie called Seamless Kids with a Z. Rule as Nicole. 1999, another made-for-TV movie, Dying to Live, where she played the role of Vanessa Cunningham. And then 1999, she played Nadia in American Pie.
I would argue that Jack Frost put her on the map, but whatever. That's just me.
Well, I mean, after this movie, this kicked things off for her because she did Scary Movie the very next year, where she played Buffy Gilmore, and I'm pretty sure we see her tits in that one as well. Then she went on to do a movie Tomcats, which was like a big deal at the time. American Pie, Justice, and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh, right.
13 Ghosts. So I mean, she went off had a pretty good little
she
career.
Went off and she blew up there. Yeah. She did things. What is this hat back there?
I feel like American Pie is definitely her biggest, because I for some reason thought she was in more things, but I guess
13
not.
Ghosts is a big one.
I think I mainly recognize it from American Pie, Scary Movie, and 13 Ghosts.
Yeah, that'd be probably my big. Well, Jay and Silent Bob.
Yes, of course. Yeah, Justice, because she also did Reboot as well. Yeah, she really hasn't done that much, but definitely after American Pie, her fucking career picked off. She was in That 70s Show for a while, 9 episodes, so not bad.
I'm trying to think who she played in That 70s Show.
A character named Brooke.
I remember watching
2003 to 2005.
I can't remember what Brooke. I haven't. Oh, That 70s Show fans are going to hate me because I forget who Brooke was in the show.
She also did a Celebrity Big Brother.
Dumb.
So yeah,
Big Brother was dumb.
Yeah, I've never gotten to it. It seemed it was way too came on like 3 times a week or some shit.
Like I tried to get into it, like because the whole idea is like Big Brother's always watching. Like it was just a reality show.
I'm a big Survivor guy, but yeah, I never got into Big Brother.
I got into not Real World, but Real World Challenge, where they'd go do like these competitions after the Real World.
Oh, okay.
So I got into that for a while, but I didn't watch I watched one Real World and I followed them onto the challenge, which was, I don't know. I still like the challenge stuff better.
I remember the very first Real World being like a huge deal when it came out.
For some reason. I mean, it's just reality TV.
Yeah.
Reality, whatever.
Very 90s. I remember watching a video not too long ago about like all the shit in the original Real World series where I was just misogynistic and all that stuff.
But it was real.
It was real. Because basically it was like a bunch of like characters, people we'd see based on the characters in American Pie all living together. Just sex craves, teenagers doing the shit.
Or just fresh out of high school.
Fresh out of high school.
College kids really is what it was.
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
Did you see that kid got guy's hat in the background? Surprised I never got into that hat style. I don't know what that kind of hat's called.
Let's see here. What hat style?
It's not the Fisher hat. Oh, he's over there too. We see this guy twice. There he is. That guy, a hat.
Yeah, what is that? I know you can wear it's like a jazz hat, or I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I get you. Like you go to like the Poem Cafe.
Yeah, because you can wear it both ways, right? Like it's you can wear it the other side where it like slopes down, or
right.
You wear it.
I've mostly seen people wear it backwards like that guy is. That little tan. I'm used to seeing him as black hats, but that one's like a yellow tan, whatever.
Yeah, it's really good that we're doing this audio podcast.
But when we're but when you rewound it, I noticed that because you push play now.
Okay.
I think we see the same guy in the next cut, right? No, not there, I guess. Fuck me. There. He's over there. We're in the same hat.
He's still back there.
Oh, is it? When he said that, is that the same scene?
Yeah, he's still back there.
Oh, I said, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I thought he was sitting at a table for some reason.
No.
When we were looking over the shore, I thought he was sitting at a table.
So Jim sees Nadia looking at him, and he's like, "What do I do? What do I do?"
Oh, there goes Stifler.
And Vicky and Kevin just say, "Hey, go talk to her.
Just go do it."
And he's like, "You know what? You're right. Let's go talk to her." Which seems simple enough. And that's when we have a cue "At Last" by Etta James. That you will know it if you hear that classic. At last, my love is coming last. Man, we're gonna get copyright struck if I'm not careful.
Yeah,
I sound just like Etta James.
Yeah, we didn't pay for the performance license there.
Nope, I'll have to back it down.
Right.
But yeah, you know the song. Everyone's heard that song. Great choice to cue up on this as Jim makes his march.
Why'd they make Nadia look like the sluttiest out of those 3 girls standing there?
Maybe it's a cultural thing. Kevin and Vicky abandoned him. And she is looking at him. She is
totally in the gym. Yeah. I don't know why, but she is.
She is.
They've never, as far as we know, they never interact.
He always trips.
They never interact. That guy have a joint in his ear?
Maybe. That's
Do
maybe.
we see him again? Let's see him again. Show me in slow motion even. Right there.
Oh, he does have a joint. That's like the only weed reference in this whole franchise. I think up to the fourth one.
And there's
she is eyeballing Jim.
There's our C stand off to the side. They mentioned the commentary.
Yep. And what an awkward fucking Jim, man.
Hey, there's that guy.
Yep, there is fucking Jim, man. He comes up and she is obviously into it.
So smiling huge.
All you gotta do is say, "Sup, Nadia?" Or it's late. It's 99, so you could probably go like the "What's up, Nadia?" and she'd probably react to that.
She's like, you're so funny.
Yeah, wow, that's very relevant pop culture reference you just made. I'm very attracted to you now. But no, he comes up and decides to just interject into the conversation with a laugh.
Did we get any indication of what time this is? It's just dark.
It's dark. I mean, I don't think anyone looked at the clock.
Springtime.
What is that?
Now. What time is it?
Spring forward?
I mean, it's probably after saving time. So it's 8 o'clock. Probably not. It's probably like 9, 10 o'clock at night when this is going on.
It's pretty late.
Just curious.
That clear things up for you?
Well, just at a certain point, Sherman's like, he was up all night long talking to this girl. I'm like, how long? God damn.
I mean, you're in your late teens. All night's a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm raised to go to bed at 3 o'clock, get up at 6 o'clock, and not miss a beat. Not miss a fucking beat.
Try it now.
Fuck me. If I'm up till 1 o'clock, I'm like contemplating calling off the next day. I'm like,
well,
I might have to call off.
I'll tell you, got old fast, didn't you?
I did get old fast. My 30s, brother.
So am I, about Jesus.
I'm like, man, might have to call in on this one.
Not gonna be able to handle tomorrow.
Might be able to handle tomorrow.
All right, get us moving forward. I wonder if these girls know that he's into Jim, that she's into Jim.
Well, something's got to be up. You come into a conversation like this, and it falls flat.
Even the one blonde girl, she's like, come on. Literally anything you say to her, man. She's into it.
I wonder if she's mentioned anyone. She has a thing for Jim.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm trying to gauge your reaction of these girls because she was super happy to see him come up. So I wonder
Nadia?
I wonder if they're in on it or if, like they know also, but it doesn't seem like they do.
Jim.
Doesn't seem like they know that she's into him either. Or whatever. He falls flat and here's our band geeks at the door.
The band geeks.
Michelle.
Sad. Yeah, Michelle and her gaggle of geeks. They show up. They're wanting a party.
They were like, oh, hold on.
Yeah, party. There's no party here. And I like the cue of this guy. Party!
Shouting incoherently.
Yeah, you try the house down the street. Have you ever gotten turned down from a party? You get rejected from a party?
Never got rejected for one. There's probably just times I'd never got invited in general.
Yeah.
I never went to try to show up.
Yeah, never tried to make a statement.
If I was never invited, I didn't go try.
Yeah, you never tried to make a statement by showing up. Just, I'm here. I don't care about your invitations.
I wonder if like his parties were just kind of like an open invitation thing.
It seems like it. I mean, I'm sure no one went out of their way to invite these people. They probably just heard like, hey, there's a party tonight.
You know what though? What a gracious host or what gracious people, because he does answer the door for everyone.
He does.
They just come and knock. Yeah. Does she knock? Never ring the doorbell.
I don't know.
No way he heard a knock over that.
Probably ring the doorbell, I would say. That's a big ass knocker though.
Yeah, it's a big ass knocker. But I have that kind of issue with this scene in some places where they hear it, like people can hear others. I'm like, it's supposed to be a loud party, but you're hearing these kind of things.
It's a banger.
It's a banger. All right, get us moving. Let me take another drink of this shit. God, that's awful.
It is fucking brutal. Well, we've left the party. And we're going to check in on our boy Oz. Yeah. We haven't seen Oz this whole time.
Yeah, just taking a break from the party. Let's just go on with Oz.
We know from the last episode.
He's with a college chick.
He's got a date with a college chick. He thinks it's a sure thing.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
She's a college chick.
College chick.
Which I don't understand the logic still.
Maybe he's assuming she's just more experienced, I guess, or
she'll definitely
willing.
Put out.
Yeah, she's already banged a bunch of dudes at this point. You know, but his thought process: why not another guy?
She's banging so much, being a college chick.
Yeah, makes sense. And she is, which right off the bat. So, what's her college major, Mike? Do you know?
Postmodern some shit.
Postmodern feminist thought.
Like, what the fuck are you going to do with that? Like,
I don't know.
What is?
Well, you're not putting out the high school kids.
No,
I would think is probably one of the things you're not doing with that.
A postmodern feminist thought.
Yeah, that's her major in college. You can write your ticket on Wall Street with that college major.
Like, I'm all for feminism, but Jesus.
Yes, we do promote feminism. We support feminism, but I don't know if you should be taking your parents' money to get a major in feminist thought?
Postmodern feminist. It's like gender studies, essentially.
Okay. What the fuck you gender studies?
I don't know. It's one of those degrees that were a lie to say as long as you get a college degree, you'll make something. It's like you can, but like, man,
Hey, let us know in the comments if you know anyone that's got a major
a
in
non-teaching degree, a non-teaching job being.
Let us know if you know anyone that has a major in postmodern feminist thought and which Wendy's they're currently managing.
I'm sure
I just.
That's fine. But even Oz, like, what the? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool. So one of the things they talk about in the
great, isn't it? Yeah, sure.
One of the things they talk about in the commentary was not making Oz seem dumb.
Oh yeah,
but he does seem very dumb.
I mean, I guess they didn't want to make him too dumb because what was the line they cut? Really, something
it was
about math.
It was something with she said something and he would say, "Well, I'm not very good at math," and they cut it because they didn't want him to seem dumb. It could just I don't want to sound like I'm knocking on the guy, but
I don't think
Chris Klein just comes off to me as kind of dumb.
But I think what they're trying to get at here is like he's not really paying attention to what she says or understanding.
I think all the blood has left his brain at this point. He stopped this. He's got her by the lake, which I think she calls it lookout point or something like makeout point or some shit like that. He's got her by the lake. He's thinking, this is the final stage. I've hit the ball of the park, and now I just got to make my run around the base.
Which who knows what they did before this?
Yeah, who knows? But man, springtime though, right? Just something about springtime.
Springtime and ponds in the Midwest. There's something we like to do.
It's just smell of the rain or.
Would you like to think if this is a more prominent place to go park, there'd be more people here, but I guess not. They're at Stifler's party getting laid.
Yeah, I mean, I had little spots I went to when I was doing my car hopping days. And I don't remember being like in spots where.
What's the weirdest spot?
I don't know if having weird spots.
I consider it weird because I used to go out to like we call Elizabeth's grave, which is basically like a haunted graveyard thing for people that don't know. But like out to Elizabeth's grave, I used to go there with different girls and fool around.
Oh wow, there's a spot I'd go to down where we used to live, and it was like a old overpass.
Oh, was that one rocky road thing?
It's like an old overpass. Like it was like out about, you take a little turn. There was like, the start of an overpass. The road was blocked off. There was still a road past underneath your car's going to.
I guess I used to go to Grandview Cemetery too. Like the overlook of Chillicothe.
You're a spooky little girl.
I think it was just the girls I was with. They were whatever. Girls are weird.
You're in a Jack Skellington. I think it's just your personality.
That's true. I'm just tracking those types. Yeah, that's fair. Let's go to a graveyard. So hot, surrounded by death.
Yeah, we can make out in the presence of the dead. Be hot and spooky.
Which isn't much different than what Oz is going for here. He's going for a romantic pond. I go for dead graveyards.
Dead graveyards. Yeah, I go for abandoned roads.
Hey, I'll say I got laid more than he did at these kind of lookout spots. So
according to this, because he is at this point still a virgin. So
he's sitting here pretending to care what she's talking. I think that's really what they're getting across. He's not dumb. He just doesn't. He's not really listening.
He wants to get laid. Like I said, the blood has left his brain. His balls are filling up right now with whatever blood was reserved for thought. He's ready to get his rocks off. And this is where we utter the classic line in cinema.
And she's just like not really caring what he's saying. They're like, yeah, cool. Yeah. Because
I think she's pretty much checked out. I don't think she's in the same thought process he is, where she's like, let's hurry him get down to this. I think she's pretty much at this point like, this guy is not up to par.
Which makes you wonder how they even met or talked or whatever.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, because it's not like they met on like Tinder.
Yeah, no, that was a thing.
Yeah, they had to have met over like AOL.
I wonder, maybe he's touring colleges, right? Because
could be.
Maybe he just met her at one of his college tours or something. That'd be my best guess.
It'd be a local college, right?
Yeah, just like Michigan State or something. Yeah,
drive out because
they're not far from Michigan State. I mean, he goes there for the finals and stuff.
Right.
Even so,
that's probably what it is. That makes sense. You figured it out. And this is where he utters the line.
And what is that line?
Suck me beautiful.
Suck me beautiful.
Which we learned from the writer is actually based on a true story of his high school days.
Which they all make fun of him for.
They all make fun of the guy who did it. Apparently it's a friend of his who uttered this line that didn't work.
Now,
surprisingly.
Now, my theory is like he didn't come up with, because he talks to the guys like, I got to move. I'm going to do a thing. No, he doesn't even say he's going to pull a move or anything. He's just like,
no,
he's just like, it's going to happen. She's a college chick. That's all he says.
Yeah.
So I think we've established that Oz knows what second base feels like. He knows warm apple pie. He let us know.
Right.
So I think this is a line that's worked on high school girls that he's fooled around with and gotten like blowjobs and fingered them and stuff, but just never actually had sex.
Man, are high school girls that dumb? Were they that dumb when he was in high school?
I don't know. I didn't try that. I mean, looking back on, there's some like, God damn it, you're dumb. But, but I didn't play on the dumb ones back then. Well, never mind. We won't get into it. But there is a slim possibility to listen to this podcast, so I won't.
Suck Me Beautiful. I don't know if that would have ever played, but
depending on who you were, there's probably some characters in our class that could have pulled that off, and it just been fine.
Now, I will say, as a representative of the homosexual community, that line probably would work.
Well, yeah, you already come primed. You get pictures of just guys like, here's my ass.
Yeah, I mean, that line probably would work.
But I think this is a line he's delivered, and it's worked, and he just thought this college chick would just go all the way with him instead.
I think that was pretty much it. He's assumed that this high school girl is...
he delivers it with confidence, and then he doubles down on it. He's like, suck me beautiful. Like, you didn't hear me?
Yeah, she even asked, what did you say? And he thinks, oh, she must have misheard. Let me reiterate.
Right.
He's like, oops, let me just follow it up.
Like, even here where he's like leaning forward, he's not like panicking. He's just like, my friends call me Nova.
Hey, did you catch that? did you mean to say it a third time?
Yeah, it's just because I feel this has worked for him. He just thought tonight would be the all the way night with a college chick was all it was.
Yeah. And his friends, my friends call me Nova, as in Casanova.
Which, why say that? Why is that? Even if she was a high school, whoever, why bring that up? Just why bring that up after saying that? Like, that's going to sell it.
Yeah, maybe that would be a good, I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe the Nova thing. The Nova thing would have probably been a better thing to lead with, possibly. Hey, my friends call me Novas, and you're Casanova. Oh, really? Yeah.
Or
yeah.
By some chance,
why don't you suck me, beautiful? Like, that would probably be the way it would go.
Maybe. But by some chance, is that for us, the audience? Because we never go over that. He's called Casanova.
Like as like a forced exposition for us to know?
Could that be for us?
I don't know. Maybe
it just feels out of place.
Like what is she? Because what is he trying to achieve? He's should be like, oh, right, yeah, of course you're Casanova. Duh.
Yeah, you I don't even see it as a selling point.
No, not at this point.
Weird.
Yeah, it's a weird. Now who plays? Because this we all know her as a college chick, and she actually is uncredited in the film, but it's a small role. But she does kind of set the course for Nova, at least.
Yes, that's the course for Oz for the rest of the series, really.
Yeah, of how he looks at women, and she is just this character that we after this scene we never see again.
Just a passerby, really.
Yeah, but she actually has a quite a impact on the.
She doesn't get enough credit for sure.
No,
but Tara Subkoff, I think is how you'll say that.
Tara Subkoff.
Yeah.
And what'd she do after this? She do anything?
Nothing too god awful much. I mean, the things you would know her from would be like The Cell after this. She was in The Cell as Julia Hickson. I'm not too sure if I'd recognize her.
Yeah, I don't know. Evan likes The Cell. I'm not a
I like The Cell too. But no, she did a bunch of movie stuff that nothing notable I could tell you. I'll just say the ones that have links to them. She did The Cell, Teenage Caveman, Undermine.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a
Teenage Caveman.
That's a Stan Winston creature feature.
Never watched it. She plays Sarah in that.
Yeah, that was a line of movies where Stan Winston made a toy, and then they would make a movie based on the toy to sell the toy.
Interesting.
Yeah,
it's good way to go about it.
Yep.
She did Wake Up with Ron Burgundy, the Lost Movie. What is that?
It must be like a short.
I guess she played the mouse.
A mouse.
Or the character's name's Mouse anyway, probably. So more like it. But no, just a bunch of like that kind of stuff. Abandoned, How Do You Know, For Lovers Only, Sugar, and Hashtag Horror in 2015. 2021, she did Grace and Grit, which doesn't have like a link or anything. And then she did some television, 94, which looks like her earliest thing. Well, no, she did When the Bow Breaks. Isn't that a soap opera, When the Bow Breaks?
I don't think so. It possibly could be a soap opera, maybe.
I think it's a soap opera. I'll click on it in a second. But then she did some TV, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. She was in Northern Exposure, which I think is another.
Northern Exposure, I think, is a Canadian drama.
Yeah. Kindred, the Embrace. But yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy. I mean, this is just, if you don't know her from The Cell or you don't know her from the Creature feature, you wouldn't know her. But you're right. Like, because you brought that up when we was just watching through, getting our slice on here, that like she had a big impact on Oz.
She did. She, and like the series itself.
But good on her. Basically setting him straight, like, all right, bud, you just need to learn some shit.
Kind of sets him in his place. Tells him, like, you know, some things you just need to learn.
You know what? Now that we're on it, I know I lightly made fun of her for her postmodern feminist studies or whatever. No, it's a good life coach, actually.
Yeah, she really is. She's teaching him what he needs to know. 'Cause, you know, he's stuck in this high school mentality of, you know, he's the hottest guy in the school and he's going to get all these ladies just because he's a star football player and all that stuff.
Yeah, strangely, I probably don't talk about enough, but I do respect like life coach type people.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel I need one, but I definitely see the importance of them, because they're just like, some people need some kind of direction, and if it's not religion, then you need something. You need someone to tell you like, what to go for. And that's why I like life coach type people like Tony Robbins and even Gary Vaynerchuk to a point. He's not really a life coach, but he gives like whatever advice. But that's definitely like a profession I get behind myself.
Yeah.
Life coaches.
I feel like a lot of life coaching could be boiled down to just sit back and crack open a nice can of Crown Royal.
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't. I don't want to go to that life coach that gives me that advice.
Yeah.
Did you take another drink?
Yeah, I did take a big drink of that one. I took a big drink of that one. Jesus Christ.
How much more do you have left?
I got about half a can.
God damn it, you're farther than me.
I've been kind of milking it. Oh, it's
horrible, man.
It is horrible. Like I said, I who the fuck decided to sell Crown Royal in cans? If I ever am invited to a party or have a party and someone shows up with a 6-pack Crown Royal,
you fucking,
they will be asked to leave. I will be like, take that nasty shit the fuck out of here.
I don't know what the fuck you
bring a 12-pack of PBR, for God's sakes. But a fucking,
you know what? In the last episode, we drank through the Cider Boys. We drank through it and forgot to talk about because it was so good. Yeah. It was just so. This is horrible.
This is horrible. Yeah, this is bad.
Let's get back to, what was her name? Sarah.
Well, it's uncredited. Yeah, Tara.
Yeah.
Subkoff.
Yeah, Subkoff.
Yeah, uncredited. So she tells him, you know, you just need to pay attention to a girl, be sensitive for her feelings. Relationships are reciprocal. That was what it was. The line was, relationships are reciprocal. He was going to respond with, well, you know, I'm not very good at math.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do that.
Yeah. It would have broke it up. But so she tells him, come on, we'll take you back to your friends.
Yeah, because that would take it out like, wow, he's really dumbass. Other than just, because before, like we already talked about, all of his blood's out of his brain, you know, whatever.
And what a car ride that must have been. Because like, he's this, I just wonder if on the car ride home, he just fucking like,
well, I should take it back to the party. I don't even know how far they are from the party.
Just come on.
Just, can you at least suck me, beautiful?
Touch it.
Look, it's already chubby. Come on.
Just do it. And we meet back at the party where Kevin and Vicky, they're making out. They're making out in the bed. It's got to be kind of frustrating. I got to get Kev's frustration. I don't want to sound like a misogynist or anything, but they're making out pretty hot and heavy.
Well, just okay, so I get it. Like in a world where you plan, especially in their case, because she's not like Christian about it. She's not like trying to save it for marriage. She's like about having sex. Like she is about it to a point. Mm-hmm. So I get the frustration, like all this time and just nothing. Like, but I mean, if it's your first time, you're going to build it up, I guess.
I guess.
But I definitely get, like, if you do that, like, think about that, like, after having sex and everything, you're down a few, whatever, you're later in life. Just imagine that now, if you're dating someone, they're like, we'll get there, we'll do it. And just after 6 months, what is the proper time to have sex after dating someone, I guess?
It's got to be different as what age goes by. If I'm now in my 30s, it's a lot sooner than if I was in my teens, I imagine.
Yeah, you're definitely a lot more patient when you're virgin. Like, it'll happen. Yeah.
Well, now it's like not even a thing. It's just kind of like, are we doing this or not?
It's like, if we're not, that's fine.
If we're not, that's fine. We'll make good friends, but
I don't know. I never really think about it. It just kind of happens at this point.
Yeah, it does. I'm not, never like just come on. It's fuck. Come on. Bought you a drink. Come on, you owe me. Never like that, but
Yeah, it always just kind of happens at this point. Just like, whatever.
Yeah, but it happens a lot quicker than it did, back in the day. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I could understand his frustration because
that's the male brain, female brain kind of thing.
Yeah, and Kevin's a nice guy. So.
He is a nice guy. That's one of his faults. Or at least that's what's perceived to be one of his faults.
Whose room do we think this is that they're in? It seems to just be the hookup room, but
from what I understand, from what I can tell, and it kind of elaborates on this a little more in the finale of the movie. There's just a huge fucking house with rooms everywhere. And I think it's just like one of those big houses. You ever like rich people just have like those houses that
just have spare. Yeah, it's true. They just
spare room on spare room.
Yeah, it's probably just spare room. That's right.
Yeah, it's got like 15 pillows on it. I mean.
No one's sleeping on that.
No, don't have good pillows, honestly.
And he's like, Vicky, I think tonight we take our next step in our relationship,
and she's kind of up for it. And she's going with it until we get because she is kind of like are you sure? He's telling her like this is what you always imagine.
It's perfect, really.
To be. And what does the guy say?
Man, my farts fucking stink. Dude, you gotta take a shit.
You smell like a Yeti. which is surprisingly one of 2 Yeti references we get in the scene.
Well, we get in. We'll circle back to that. Yeah. Just remember that this guy says you fucking need to take a shit. You smell like a Yeti. Which definitely would take you out of the mood.
I think this is one of the only times where American Pie goes like fart humor. They don't do that a lot, luckily.
No.
I think you get like this. There's a scene later on in the movie where it's kind of like farty shit kind of thing, but American Pie never like relied on that until you get like the American Pie Presents movies.
Which even the later one's not even about the farts really. It's just about trying to create the urgency,
Yeah. But like the American Pie Presents movies, that's where they devolve into dick fart movies. These are not dick fart movies, luckily. So
bless
it. Yeah, that's why it's held in high regard.
And Vicky, she must just be feeling like his penis just rubbed up against her. It's like, man, he's rock hard.
Well, like, they've always said, like, in the interaction we've had so far, I mean, they're pretty open with oral, it seems like. I mean,
well, I think that she never done it because, and then later she's like, Kevin likes it.
Well, no, he likes getting off. I mean, no, I don't think she does it just in that moment. I think she blows him often. I think they eat each other out and blow each other all the time. I think it's just like the actual sex portion. Because I don't think that's the first time she's blown him.
Well, because then she goes back. What's her friend's name?
Jessica,
because like after they're done, she goes talk. She's like, Kevin likes it. Kevin likes getting head. Shocker.
Well, I mean, I think in general, I don't think it was that first time. To me, it sounds like I think they fuck around. Right. They aren't fucking. That's the.
But if it wasn't for that line, that line, her telling Vicky, like, it just feels like her first time for some reason by delivering that line to Vicky.
Let us know if you've watched American Pie. Let us know. Do you think Vicky and Kevin are getting a third base? Or
right? Because I'm with you. Definitely before that line, it felt like they just kind of do stuff.
Yeah,
not sex. I don't know.
And she's gonna give him a blowjay. And here we cut downstairs, and Oz, for whatever reason, feels that he can air his grievances.
Yeah, he could have just told him he got a blowjob.
He could have, but he's obviously upset, and he tells Stifler of all people.
I think he was telling Jim, and Stifler just kind of there.
Yeah, you're right. Stifler kind of button in his cool ass shirt. Oz not wearing a button up with a white shirt. No, he's wearing the V-cut long sleeve with a gray shirt underneath, which I think that's a pretty cool style.
Yeah, we got the guy with the fish hat back there again.
The guy with the fish hat back there.
Are they playing a game back there, or are they just kind of hanging out?
I think they're just hanging out. Looks like I don't see him playing. I would say maybe Pong, but
hanging out with my family.
Tell us if you know what movie that's from. All right, let's see here. Yeah, he tells him.
Even Jim looks sad for him.
Well, yeah, because I think a little bit in Jim's mind, it's probably disappointing because Oz is Nova.
Yeah, if Nova can't get laid,
if Nova can't get laid, what chance do we have? Because he's Nova,
as in Casanova.
So then
Stifler just gave him a hard fucking time about it, which is. You know what? Fine. If you try that kind of line and it failed, you deserve to get your shit.
Do you think that Jim?
We got 1,
2, 3.
We didn't think there was any diversity in this film.
There are 3 people of color in this scene, this shot. Wow. 11 minutes, 35 seconds.
We got
a
diverse.
groundbreaking moment in the American Pie franchise. We have not one, not two, but 3 people of color, possibly 4. Possibly 4.
Yeah.
Look at the hands in the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
Possibly 5. Look at the never mind. No. 4. We have 4. Possibly 4 people of color in one shot. This 11 minutes 35 seconds.
You know, if we wasn't watching this way, I probably would have sworn that there was no people of color in this film at all.
Well, I know there are in the jazz vocal thing. Yeah, and the singing group that Oz gets in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's groundbreaking. If ever you are in an argument where someone says American Pie is not diverse enough, take them to 11 minutes, 35 seconds. You pause it and you show them
all these background characters that you'll never name.
Incorrect. So do you think who you think did better, Jim or Oz?
As far as their attempt?
In their attempts.
Oh, well, Oz got better.
Oz, yeah.
He got closer.
He at least got up to the bat.
He did get up to the bat, and he swung and a miss.
Yeah, Jim didn't even get a chance to swing. He was...
As Kevin told him earlier, just a bat boy.
Yeah, he is just a bat boy.
No problem, Nova. Don't call me Nova anymore.
Yeah, he's a fraud, which I don't think... Did they call him Nova before that?
Yeah, they always called him Nova.
Oh, okay.
What's this on the table?
Drinks and some paper?
I wonder what the paper is.
Oh, wait, there's another person of color right there behind Oz.
Well, goddamn. Look
Wow.
at them go. Proud. Wow. This is a good scene right here. Look at them go.
This is great for any detractors of the American Pie franchise. You can watch you eat cake because this is prolific. A moment in time.
Man, look how angry on this pause you got that Stifler looks. He looks pissed.
He does. He's ready to yell out. He's going to go find himself a hottie.
Suck me, beautiful. And look at all the people.
Suck me, beautiful.
Look at all the people looking. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep.
And then here we are back to Kev and Vicky.
Yep, Kev and Vicky. Kev getting his blowjob. See, I don't think that do you think that, because it seems like they have a routine going, keep going. I mean,
let me know when.
Yeah, it seems like they have a routine going there. Jim, very upset that he didn't articulate.
He couldn't say a fucking word.
He's
like, I should be able to talk to girls.
Have you ever been in that kind of situation where you've be like,
Never like that, but I'd say, I couldn't even tell you what I've said, but just something like total like mood killer kind of thing. Like, where do we go from here after what you just said? Like the fuck, like definitely things like that I've done, but I couldn't recall an example.
I don't think I've ever done that because I'm usually thinking a little bit ahead for anything. Usually,
I'm not. That's kind of my problem where those come up. But I've just after years of practice, I've gotten better at it by the things that just kind of come out of my mouth. Yeah. Now. It just so happens to be just flying. What comes flying at this point?
Yeah, because I use a lot of references and stuff, and I'll usually think ahead. Because there's sometimes I'll be like, drop a reference, and I'll think wait a second, I'll use that reference. It's horrible.
Because even like on dating apps, even I just say absurd. I had this conversation with a friend the other day because he puts a lot of thought, like when he matches with a girl or someone he's dating. I'm sorry, you have to do that. But when he matches with these girls on these dating sites, he puts a lot of thought into like what he should say to them and everything.
Use AI.
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, just use AI.
Yeah.
But and I told him because I just downloaded one for fun. I matched with someone. I sent them just pie and the sign of great is better than cake. And then they messaged back like, what? And I had a whole conversation with them, learn where they're from and everything. And he's just like, what the fuck?
Wow.
You're going to just do pie's better than cake. And then they're going to have a whole conversation with you. Like, I don't know, man.
We have a friend. I won't say his name, but he is maybe part of Cult Talking Net. When we were always hanging out at a bar one time, and he showed me his trick of dating apps. He saw me on Tinder. So at the time I was single. And I was doing the whole, check someone's profile, look through, read the thing, swipe left or right. And he was like, no, don't do that. He's like, swipe around all of them, let all the matches come, and then the ones you don't like, just block them. And he showed me that trick. And I was like, it worked. I did it a few times. Like, it works. It takes all the the anticipation of like, well, what if I don't match? You just fucking just
go.
And then you look at your phone, you'll have ding 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 ding. Then you just go, I don't want to talk to that person. I don't want to talk to that person.
It worked
out great. Yeah.
That's like the way to go now. Just go. Whatever lands, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, it takes a lot of the anticipation out of it. It's great. But Jim,
None of that going on this time. You just got to be able to talk to a girl at this point.
And here's the guy he was talking about, the other white guy in striped shirt.
Yeah, and it's all white people in this scene. Fail.
Yep.
What are they drinking? Some vodka, I guess.
Oh, definitely some cheap vodka.
It's probably Kroger vodka.
What is that stuff called? Kombucha? The stuff in the...
Yeah, some K.
Yeah, the stuff in a plastic bottle.
And they're just sitting there he's sitting there impressing them doing shots.
Yep.
We're kind of cutting around.
He's about to come. Kevin's about to come and
say, let us know where we are. Like, Jim's about to come from talking about words. What?
Yikes.
Maybe.
Came right into the cup of beer. And they said it was egg whites?
Eggs, anyway.
Egg whites, yeah.
And for being honest, Vicky, just swallow. Come on. Just take it in the mouth and swallow it.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal. I wouldn't swallow my own load, but
but you expect her.
Yeah, I expect her to. But I mean, come on. I have to. This is nothing you ever had to deal with.
Yeah.
But you have to brush away some toilet paper once in a while to go down there. Come on. Just swallow it.
Jesus Christ.
You wouldn't know these struggles.
I wouldn't know these struggles.
Ask any straight guys going down on a girl. He'd be like, you brush it away, you move on. Just because they have to wipe it every time they pee. So it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
So you just got to get out of here. So we deal with shit. You deal with shit. It's fine.
I feel like brush away toilet paper is a lot less invasive than swallowing a load.
That's probably fair, but it's
what you expect.
It's what you expect.
It's what you expect from them.
Okay, fine. It's not expected, but it's cool if you do. It's sure a lot cooler if you do. That's all I'm saying.
It's not. I will say, in the gay community, not really a stigma. It's pretty. It just happens. It's not stigmatized in the gay community.
What I find crazier is the girls that will like. You let me know. I'm sure guys might do this too. Like they'll take it in the mouth because they're willing, but then they'll walk somewhere to spit it out. I'm like, it is in there for so long between the time you've taken them out and find somewhere to go spit it out.
It's not going to be unique. Keep a nice glass of beer next to your bed.
Just keep a half-drunken beer beside
it'd be a fun reference for you give a conversation afterwards. What'd you do that for? Oh, well, it's because I have a podcast, American Pie Slices, and then they're in the movie.
But yeah, it'd be a lot cooler if she swallowed. That's all I'm saying. I'll stand by it. Not expected, but appreciated.
Well, luckily, like
the timing,
quick, great timing,
film timing,
great timing. And Kevin was able. She got him off. He blew his load and has his dick put away just in time for Stifler to burst in with a nice hearty "Suck me beautiful."
I don't like this wallpaper in this room.
It looks terrible. It's definitely that rich people wallpaper, though.
I wish we were rich. Then we would not understand style and go for that.
Yeah. Look at all these pillows. They're all fucking pillows.
Too many
awful.
pillows.
Well, it's that purple one really throwing me off. Doesn't match anything.
And then you got the green bathroom back there.
Yeah. Wild. The wild set. I mean, this ain't a set. I mean, I'm sure this is the house.
Yeah, it's just a house they got in California somewhere.
Wild fucking decor in here. It is like every room has a different theme.
Damn it, Stifler. So he comes in with this girl.
I swear that painting in the background is the Jurassic Park gates.
I won't rule it
I'm
out.
100% sure it's not, but the look I looked at it, I was like, is that fucking like a painting of the Jurassic Park gates?
Surely it's not.
That's classy.
But yeah, Steve Stifler interrupts with this girl, and it was Finch.
Yes,
plays Finch. Went to high school with this girl, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. So yeah,
So I mean, she's pretty young.
Why didn't he take her to his bedroom? I wonder. Or I guess it probably is just more impersonal.
Yeah,
take her here.
because he doesn't want her to see his stuff or whatever.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go. She's super excited. I think she's a sophomore. I think he said.
Yeah, she's younger, freshman, sophomore, somewhere in there.
Poor little girl. And Steve Stifler, which I have to say, I would imagine Oz.
I like when he lays those pillows out. They're not even close to like helping them sit down at all. He just slides them out. Like, oh, there we go.
Oz, I feel like, obviously he's more friends with Stifler than anyone else is. He definitely kind of takes some pages out of Stifler's book, the way he approaches women up to this point. Because I mean, this is kind of like a suck me beautiful kind of situation that Stifler has himself into, or at least he's preying on this younger girl. And maybe that's, he's trying all these, tricks with her
Which seems less weird for high schoolers to do it for some reason.
Yeah.
And as she's trying to get it out of it, and then he grabs the
She tells me, I forgot my beer downstairs. Well, luckily there is a convenient drink right next to the bed.
Now, I will say, high school girls are dumb like that. Like, if you just start calling them beautiful and stuff, give them the cutesy words and stuff, they are kind of dumb for that.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah. I mean, your brain's not developed. What are you going to do?
Mike's like, all right, trust me. I know how it works.
To love about high school girls, man.
I love about high school girls, babe.
I get older, they just say same age.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Man, that's a great movie.
Now, somewhere in here, this cup supposedly changes colors.
Yeah, because there was a debate on the production side of things whether the cup that was going to hold the pale ale was going to be a clear cup or a blue cup, which we see both around the party.
Ugh. Yeah.
We see both around the party. And I think right here, because if you look, I'm pretty sure that's
it's probably going to be
a blue cup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's clear. Yeah. But it was definitely not see-through.
God. Still clear. He's getting her.
He's tongue deep into her tonsils.
Have you ever tried that move where you try to lean them back and they don't go?
No.
Never tried that?
I've never.
Poor girl. She's not. He's aggressive too.
I don't think I've ever went for without 100% knowing for sure sort of thing.
Okay. You get your confirmation before you go into it.
I'm very much like that. And even like having sex with girls for like the first time, I'm like, we're both going to be sober for this because I need you to remember your mistake. And I don't need an excuse of like, oh, I was drunk. Like, no, you knew what mistake you were making at the time, and here we are now.
And the poor girl, she's apprehensive. She doesn't want to be just another one of Steve Stifler's stories. She doesn't want to fall into this thing of being just someone that everyone knows Steve Stifler fucked her, and she can't even look her in the eyes to tell her
no way.
No way. And the tension in this scene though is with the glass and the cup of beer, because we know what's in it, and there are so many like fake out drinks. She's almost drink it. He is getting ready to drink it until she stops him.
You at least look at me when you say that. He has to remember her name, Sarah. Like, just remember a girl's name. Fuck. Like,
yeah.
You ever forgot someone's name?
No. Never forgot anyone's name.
So there's that fucking line that I got wrong.
Yep. Take it slow and let the good times roll.
Oh, well, sit back, relax, let the good times roll. That's what's going to be even in my head forever.
Sit back, I could see working though.
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah.
Whatever.
Take it slow and let the good times roll.
Sit back, relax, let the good times roll. I'm sticking with it. I don't care.
And he's getting ready to close the deal until
gulp.
He knows instantly.
He's like, hold on a minute. Which apparently when they were doing the take, he got grossed out because he actually thought about what was supposed to be. There's actually him gagging and burping. Xenophobic. Ain't that the fear of other countries?
Fear of foreign aliens or foreign people, yeah. And Steve spit pale ale out back on Sarah.
Just puked it
Poor girl.
Just came to a high school party, wanted to have a good time.
Yep.
Regurgitation. Oh, I know that one. There's another colored person.
Oh, wow.
So proud of them.
I don't think you can call him that.
I guess not. Person of color?
Yeah.
Whatever. Person of color. Staying in. You can at me. I'm sorry. I'm just proud of a 90s teen comedy doing that.
Well, American Pie for sure. Yeah. And we find out here that we find the revelation that Vicky has never had an orgasm. You finished it?
I finished it.
Oof, I still got about a quarter of a can left.
Just finish it.
I'll get it down here.
Yeah, so like here she's telling him, it's like Kevin likes it. Kevin likes blowjobs. Wow.
Yeah, who doesn't? Who does not like a blowjob?
I don't know who wouldn't.
Can't imagine it. I can't picture who's not like.
If you don't like them, it's because you never had one.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, if you don't like blowjobs, you just haven't had one, or you haven't had a good one at least. I don't know. Maybe they use too much teeth.
Some guys like that though. That's what's weird.
Yeesh.
I'm like, I had to train a couple of them. I'm like, get your teeth off of me. I'm like, guys, I appreciate you doing this service, but please keep your teeth to yourself. Yeah. I've had to train that a couple of times, and I'm not a fan. I'm like, I know probably someone has liked this, but that's not me.
Yeah.
Tongue and lips, please.
Yeah, that's all you need. Yeah. Teeth, no go.
Because I even had like stiff-lipped blowjobs, and it's just like, that's fine, I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you get over it, but teeth, nope. That's like
that's a no go. Yeah, 10-10, not for me.
It's like I'll wrap that blowjob up really quick just to get it out of the way. Like, no, let's not do that anymore.
But shockingly,
Kevin
Vicky has never had an orgasm.
She thinks she has.
She thinks she has. She's never even gave herself an orgasm.
Never double clicked the mouse as Jessica puts it.
That one guy there in the background, I know him from Cabin Fever.
He's also one of the guys watching the webcam later.
Yes, yeah. And he's in some other movies, but I know him most from Cabin Fever. I know he's been in other things. I just can't picture where it is. But fucking Stifler blowing chunks.
In this green-ass bathroom.
With green
towels even.
Jesus, Stifler.
Just puking, and then Kevin comes back.
Kevin knows exactly what happened.
How's the pale ale? Fuck you.
God, I would love a pale ale right now over whatever the fuck this is. And here it is, the very first appearance of Stifler's mom.
Stifler's mom has got it.
Jennifer Coolidge, right?
Yeah, Jennifer Coolidge.
No, Stifler's mom is a song. It's the guy that plays Kevin. He has a band, and they have a song, Stifler's Mom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I heard it on YouTube.
I guess that's a baby Stiffy. Baby Stiffy, yeah.
Oh, that sounds gross. But yeah, I think
it's a baby
right.
Stiffy though. Baby Stifler.
Probably Stifler and his brother, I'd say.
Oh yeah, he does have a brother, don't
he? Matt Stifler.
And you know what? Definitely at this time she's a MILF for sure.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah.
She
grew out of it some, but that's fine.
She's hotter than ever now. I mean, work-wise, she's won a Academy Award, didn't she? Or an Emmy or an Oscar or something? That show on HBO.
I don't watch HBO stuff.
I don't watch it either, but it's some show she has out.
Interesting.
Yeah, she has won a major award.
But like, look at Stifler's mom, like she's hot. And you know what? She is. Jennifer Coolidge, she can get it.
Get it?
All 30 seconds of it. I don't know what we're going to do for the other 20, but we'll figure it out. So this is where we get like a very famous saying, line, whatever.
Yep.
We get the dude from...
and Kevin and Jim are just staring at her mom.
Can't believe a fine one like this produced a man like Stifler.
Yep. And here we're introduced to two characters credited as MILF Guy 1 and MILF Guy 2.
Is that really how they're credited?
That's how they're credited.
They're supposed to be throwaway characters.
Actors.
Yeah, because they even said this was supposed to be a throwaway like line or a bit, this MILF thing.
Yep.
Because like
his brother wrote it in. His brother read the script and
he wrote in she's a MILF.
Added in the
because all they were supposed to say is that she's super hot.
And let's see here. MILF Guy 1 is played by a guy named Justin Esfield.
Which one's that? The short guy, white guy?
Yeah, Justin Esfield. So let's see. He did all four American Pie movies. His character is revealed in later in American Pie 2. His name is Justin.
They gave him more important.
So he did an episode of Roseanne. He was in Ice Cream Man with Clint Howard. And he really didn't do much. Looks like he was in American Pie band camp apparently.
I don't watch that like once.
As MILF guy. So he was in that. And yeah, he did a movie called Fraternity House, which looks pretty bad. Looks like an American Pie knockoff. And he did American Pie Reunion, American Pie Wedding, American Pie 2. And that's pretty much it.
So probably the guy everyone would know more is
John Cho. John Cho, credited as MILF Guy number 2. And his character later revealed to be named John. So they kind of just...
and he'll be known from like Harold and Kumar, Go to White
Castle, that Cowboy Bebop Netflix show.
Right.
Made a pretty good career for himself.
Yeah, and this is where, like you said before before watching this, where everyone thought the term MILF came from. And it's not. The concept of it I found like a nice little bubble chart that kind of tracks it.
Oh, wow. You should save that with the post-it.
So the history of MILF, where did the term come from and where is it now? So people like to credit it back to as far as the term wasn't used, but the idea of it came from The Graduate of the character Mrs. Robinson. So the idea of like a older woman going with a younger guy.
Okay.
So that kind of concept started coming around then.
The movie The Graduate or that song?
The movie The Graduate.
And then they have that
introduced to the character.
You, Mrs. Robinson. Yeah. Oh. Because I know they use that in the movie.
Yeah, it's a kind of a callback.
Yeah, nice. Very cool.
So the early 90s were kind of, because this came out in 99 as a refresher. So there was this Motor Booty magazine with only 9 published issues between 87 and 99.
Wow.
Has been credited with using the term in 1990. So they used it in 1990. And then there was a Usenet group post, Usenet, whatever that is, and an internet news group on January 12th of 95, a user named Chiefy Mike the CHIPHIMIKE, Chiefy Mike, or Phi Mike, maybe Phi, I don't know, introduced the term MILF while discussing a Playboy issue. And then most notably, which put it all in the mainstream, was American Pie in 1999. So it wasn't the creator of it, but it's definitely the popularization.
Definitely popularized it. And what a wild little scene this is.
And what MILF has grown into, where did I see that? MILF is now so popular in pornography that they have their own award category.
Wow.
So you get awards for being a MILF in porn.
Huh.
So that's how popular that term has become. There's also the anti-MILF, a mother you definitely wouldn't want to fuck. And then there's a GILF who's 30 years older than a MILF.
Yeah, and a DILF.
Yeah, dad.
Which is a dad like to fuck. I'm sure there's also like a GDILF or something like that.
And the term MILF spurred like the idea of a cougar. So that spurred into that idea after it became mainstream. But yeah, we got the MILF guys.
I wonder if in that American Pie Girls Rule movie, if there's a scene similar to this where they label someone as a DILF. Yeah,
DILF.
We'll have to watch it at some point.
I don't want to.
There's a whole world of movies in this series that we don't want to tackle. But
I don't think I will.
Yep. And this is a very weird scene where just the MILF guy number one.
We
Mom, I'd like to fuck. You know, this MILF guy one is just the weirdest dude.
You ever watch this on like TV where they edit it?
No, what's edited to?
Mom, I'd like to feel. Mom, I'd like to feel. That's how he does it. That's kind of how they do it.
God.
And then for some reason, I think Sherman calls him over just as a witness.
He calls him over. He tells him that because they're being, they're like, those two guys are being very obnoxious with the whole MILF, yeah, dude. And Sherman's like, hey, fellas, come here. Can you keep it down a little bit? I got something.
Keep the whole party down if you don't mind,
keep a little tact, he says. Tries to keep a little tact. Company, if you know what I mean. So he's here's another bedroom and he's occupying.
Yeah, it's a different bedroom. He just goes in there and they're just like, if Sherman has sex before me, like Sherman, the Shermanator.
Yeah.
What's crazier is that we noticed watching through, like, these guys are just going on MILFing this whole time. This whole
MILFing.
I love that. They leave them with MILF.
They come back and they're still MILF. Just picture.
And they start, what you doing, dude? Whoa. Dude, what you do to her? Just...
and this is the point of contention in this.
And while we're here, before we push play again, well, let's deal with this. Where he comes down, enough of this blowjob shit. I need to get laid. Yeah, I'm like, there is no way.
See, that's what I mean with enough of this blowjob shit. This is a thing.
Yeah,
he's been getting blowjobs.
Right. It's just, I don't know. It's just so weird that she didn't bring it up to. It's so weird.
Well, I think she's just letting her know, like, he doesn't care that we're not having sex. So I'm giving him blowjobs. What she's saying.
Yeah, I guess.
Sex isn't that big of a deal to Kevin.
He's getting blowjobs. It's fine.
Getting blowjobs, and he says this right as he goes downstairs to Vicky. Hears it, and she's none too pleased.
What a wall of pictures that was that we passed out, huh?
Yeah, I wonder if we can get on it.
And then she leaves all pissed, like, he just cares about sex.
And then Yeti. I am the Yeti.
I'm wondering if this is like the full story for this Yeti guy.
Okay, let's hear it.
Because he's like, dude, you stink. You need to go take a shit. You smell like a Yeti. Did he go take a shit? And now he's like, I am the Yeti. Just like,
maybe.
Are we just hearing him like boasting about his shit now?
It's very possible. It's very possible.
I was like, is he just bragging about his Yeti shit? Yeti, I am the Yeti. Like, what the fuck?
And now here it is the next day. And one thing I will say, right off the bat, the house, not completely destroyed. Like, there's just some cups laying around.
But why is Kevin sleeping on the floor?
He just passed out there. I imagine after Vicky left, he probably just hammered down.
Said, fuck it.
Yeah. Wow, Vicky's fucking pissed. It's gonna suck back in those, because like she's fucking pissed. Like, you can't just text her. You can't be like, hey babe, I'm sorry. Like, what do you? And you can't call her house at fucking midnight.
Yeah, I mean, she's just kind of gone and he's stuck. Like,
yeah,
I know where she lives, but I can't do that. So he has some tact about him.
Finch is our first appearance of Finch in this episode.
I wonder what time he did show up.
Too late, apparently. He said, where were you last night? You had a foolproof plan. Showed up fashionably late, and I was too late.
Unfortunate.
What is he? I thought he was wearing chainmail for a second, but no, it's just
It looks like he's drinking a morning scotch.
And here it is. Sherman.
The Shermanator.
The Shermanator.
Walking out with the girl.
This girl. Yeah, he's walking her out.
And all the guys are just looking like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I'll never forget this. Man, she'll never forget it either. Wow. Hug. No kiss.
There's just a girl of the 90s with no ass,
kiss,
too.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, she does have no ass.
No ass.
Man, look at those Jinkos he's wearing. Rocking those bell bottoms.
I don't. Stop it.
Rocking them. I'd wear those.
You're going to talk yourself into buying some.
And Sherman, not a boy anymore. He is officially a man because he was doing the wild thing all night long. Which, that's how men say it. He's exhausted, baby.
With his nasty ass teeth. Still looking greasy as fuck. Man, he's still looking greasy. His hair's not even like messed up or anything. No way you believe he's had sex.
Yikes.
Man, did cargo pants replace those Jinkos?
Maybe, yeah.
I wear.
Did you ever have those? Did you ever have those back in the day?
No.
Those Jinkos?
No, I don't even think I ever.
I think I had a pair. Mine were weren't Jinkos, but they were Levi pipes. They were called Levi pipes. If anyone else here wore Levi pipes, well, let me know.
I'm alone on this island.
Yeah, I had a couple pair of Levi pipes.
Yeah, so
look them on eBay.
And Finch is like, we should be happy for Sherman.
Yep.
So all the guys are feeling pretty defeated.
Yeah, they all definitely everything went.
They all had their own plan, and none of it worked.
Yeah, and they're all gonna go to college as virgins.
There's special dorms for those kind of people.
The worst possible fate. But Kevin, now this brings up a thing. So in the rest of the franchise, we see Jim become the main character. Doesn't it kind of feel like Kevin is positioned as the
it could have definitely been Kevin at like being in this moment, like because it is his arc kind of in the moment. It
does, like it feels like he's the lead in this movie. Like Jim doesn't feel like the lead until the sequel.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job of ensembling this cast.
Yeah, I feel like the pie fucker scene really kind of made Jason Biggs.
Basically, his dad is kind of what makes it the full, because that's the only parent relationship we see throughout the whole franchise, really. Because, like I said, we don't see Stifler talk to his mom. Never. We don't see their parents ever.
Didn't Stifler's mom and Jim's dad hook up in the
reunion?
Reunion.
But so now they're feeling defeated, and Kevin's like, guys,
he's got a plan. They're going to make an agreement, and
it's more than an agreement.
It's more than an agreement. It's a pact. And look, he's very specific, and we talk about this in the commentary. They come, Jim says like a bet, and Kevin's very quick to. No, it's not a bet. No money involved. They did that because they didn't want to come off as sleazy, which I mean, it's a pact to lose your virginity. So I mean, there's already a certain amount of sleaze. They didn't want to come off as like, oh, these guys are just looking to make money. It's more than that. It's more than money. They
weren't going for that. She's all that motive.
Yes, exactly. So they make a pact. They're gonna get laid before they graduate, and the way they're going to do this is they're all going to have their backs. They're going to spot each other. Basically, they're going to help each other out, and together they are going to get on track and all get laid. And they are the masters of our own sexual destiny. Get that?
Get that sound bit.
Yeah.
and then they start doing their kung fu
dubbing shit, which is pretty funny. I like that.
Well, I like though what that helps do, which they do let it build up a little bit, but they're kind of like defusing this whole like pedestal, like whatever moment that he has going on. They're like, no, this is still goofy. Like, this is goofy that you're doing this, Kevin.
Because it wasn't for that, it would just be like this very like grandiose thing. It'd be very, very corny.
Yeah, because even like during his speech, they're like giving like, oh yeah, just they're not letting this be like a huge thing that he's doing, which I think still makes it work. Like,
this is our day, this is our time. And by God, we will not stand by and watch history condemn us into celibacy.
Amen. Yes,
we'll make a stand. We will succeed.
About time.
We will get laid. Yeah.
Yeah, they let it build up a little bit, but it's nothing. Yeah, I think they did a good job of defusing where it's not some big crazy thing.
Right.
Like out of reality. Because I think they did a good job of keeping this doused in reality. It is exaggerated stuff, but they keep it doused in reality pretty well.
And now we're back at doggy years, which imagine
they love this place.
They love it, and imagine it's got to be after a night of drinking. A nice big fucking chili dog or something.
I'm just so upset that you point out the double cups, though, because the double cups are here again.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with the double cups. I don't know. I don't get it. The only thing I can think of is maybe like the outsides, these doggy ears cups is like props.
Yeah.
And they don't want to put real soda in them so they can reuse them maybe. So they put a generic cup in there.
Let's call them. Let's call them up.
Yeah, call them. What is the deal with the double cups?
With these fucking double cups.
That movie you made 30 years ago, What is the deal with these fucking double cups?
What is the, are they just in this dog years with a bunch of old people now? They just looks like the morning crowd at like a IHOP or something now.
Yeah.
But it's dog, whatever. Anyway, so they're laying the ground rules of this pact.
Yeah. No prostitutes. It's got to be consensual sex. It's got to be worked for. It's got to be earned. And they're all going to get their different little routes they're going to take. Oz, of course, trying to learn to be more sensitive. Jim.
Oh, I just got it because I just seen that. I don't know why. Because he's trying to help Kevin fix things with Vicky.
I was wondering what that was. I thought it was Oz at first, looking through
No, it's like, Jim trying to help.
He's got
Kevin.
his back. He's spotting him. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's actually trying to. Oh, God damn it. Because then he asked her later, it's like, did you get the flowers I sent? And it was a flowers thing in the phone book.
You're right.
Why have I never connected that?
I've never
Because I always thought it was weird. It's like, why did he bring up flowers? And it's right there in front of my fucking face where they've actually started working together. God damn it. That's perfect.
So this cues up the montage, first montage we have in the movie of all the guys, kind of laying the groundwork for their different ways they're going to go about achieving their sexual destiny. And this accompanied by the track Flagpole Sitta by the Canadian group Harvey Danger.
Would I know any other song from them?
I don't believe so. This is their number one hit. This is the most critical and commercial success they got. It was their debut single. Came out April 1998. It topped out at number 38 on the U.S. Billboard Top 100. And apparently, the title, anyways, is based on the Marx Brothers film Animal Crackers, where there is a dialogue referencing the 1920s fad pole sitting. You ever heard of pole sitting?
I don't think I have.
Apparently, pole sitting is a practice of sitting on top of a pole for an extended length of time as a test of endurance.
I don't think I want to do that.
Yeah, the flagpole sitting fad began in the early 1920s and died out after the Great Depression.
Bless.
But apparently, you would just find a pole to sit on and see how long you can sit on it.
I don't want to do that.
That was the whole point of flagpole sitting.
It makes me kind of makes me think of a joke my grandpa used to say. Bless his heart, he's dead. But man, he left some good. Yeah, rip. He left some good nuggets. He used to have this joke he would say, because he'd be like basically dogging us for having TV and stuff or whatever. He's like, when we were bored, we have to go out. He would always say ridiculous shit. But he's like, me and my friends would have to go sit on a fence and jerk off and see who could shoot the farthest. He would just say wild stuff like that. Like, what the fuck, man?
What a time. What a time to be alive.
That's just the golden years right
there.
Yeah,
man.
You want to go try that sometime? I'll just sit here we don't go sit on a fence.
Not at my house. You can do it at your place. I don't do it at my place.
I don't have a good spot for it. You have the couch.
I got a rug. I don't want to.
We can at least make a fair, distant judgment.
You can find a city bench. People probably already do it. People are probably doing it out there.
No, we'll get competition out there when you train at home first. Like, oh, you think you're going to shoot the first? Hold on.
Maybe that is an offshoot of flagpole sitting.
It was just
pole stroking, I guess.
Just the wildest stuff. He is a great man. Oh, jeez.
Oh, shit.
Anyway,
yeah.
So we see the guys. We see Finch right now golfing, which was his dad's idea.
Yeah, his dad's idea apparently was that, Finch is the kind of guy who would golf during school, and so he pitched it to the writers, and they said go for it. I wonder what he was originally supposed to do, but
right, because really, what would he be doing otherwise?
And he's setting it up now. Jim decides he's going to get a profile on E-Date. We make love happen.
Which is a good tagline.
Yeah, it is. Let's see what his profile says here. So name, Jim, email address, jim@greatfalls.internet.
Oh, geez. I never even read his bio before.
Describe yourself. A good-looking, powerful, yet sensitive young man who is searching for someone who can...
Understand, I guess.
Understand me. Yeah, probably understand me. Describe your ideal mate. Someone who I can share long walks on the beach with and someone to cry with.
Oh, my God. Oh, my... What? Oh, my God. Why?
Oh, shit.
Jim.
Can you see what anything else he's got on his computer here? Let's see.
There's just like links and stuff. What are these like?
Let's see.
I'm trying to see like what these Post-it things are on his desktop.
See, possible something. Oh, possible. He's got Post-it note. I'm sure it's like possible ways to get laid. So you have E-Date website, newspaper personals.
Oh my God.
Learn to dance. 900 sex lines.
900 sex lines?
The 900 numbers, I'm sure.
Oh.
Don't forget to watch something movie tonight. Cinemax movie tonight. Untamed Passion. History test on Friday. Prepare cheat sheet.
Oh my God, this is amazing. I've never. What are these folders off to the side? Can we read any of those?
I got it's like video recorder 15, documents, hard disk 1, schoolwork, saved files, documents, nothing too.
Just generic shit.
Generic shit on there. That was fun.
Oh my God.
And he's gonna take his picture. He's got a webcam. I mean, that's gotta be pretty fucking uncommon at this time.
Live video image, freeze image. He does like the whole thing where you think you're getting a good photo and then you just don't.
He's so greasy looking. Even and the camera picks it up perfectly how greasy he looks.
I can't believe those post-its on his desktop. That's hilarious.
Oz is at Jim's house watching home decor shows.
Try to understand women.
Try to understand women. There's another poster on Jim's wall. He's got a classic beer guide.
Is this Jim's house?
Yeah, it's Jim's house. He's baseball.
That's what poster. I thought, but it doesn't look like his room. I thought he had more room that way.
No, apparently not. Apparently we're just used to seeing the other side.
Well, his dad and him sit on the bed there, and I don't know. I just thought there was more room that way.
It doesn't look like it. There's the door. And open 24 hours. He's got a sign he probably ripped off somewhere.
Well, no, this has to be Oz's place.
No, this is because he even asked him, "Don't you have a TV at your house?" He asked.
Does he?
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, so he's...
stupid people. Yeah, because he's watching some home decor show. No, he doesn't say anything. I think that's Oz's place.
No, that's definitely
Jim
Jim's.
had the license plates.
That's definitely Jim's place. Jim had the best baseball sign.
Well, that's what I was saying. I thought these guys played baseball together at the beginning.
Look at the wallpaper. Yeah, it's Jim, because we didn't see it now because we're not playing a thing on it. It was showing the stuff for the song. But he asked him, "Don't you have a TV at home?" Yeah. He asked him that. Jim checking his e-date profile, and unfortunately, no replies.
Well, yeah, no one wants to cry with you, Jim. Jesus.
Come to this page, check your e-date mailbox. Here is where other K-date members, it says K-date members?
Which one?
E-date. Okay, look at K. E-date members will reply to your listing, browse through your replies, and cross your fingers. You might find your true love.
It does say K-date.
0 replies. Wamp wamp.
Or other K-date. It does say K-date.
Well,
weird. I don't know where K's
I think it's E. I think we're seeing it weird. They all buy condoms. I guess there's a scene that's cut out where they all pull their money together to buy condoms. They cut it out because they didn't want to show them exchanging money because they didn't want it to look like it was a betting thing.
Yeah, it's not about the money.
Not about the money. No, sir.
And Jim is just so excited for all... It's like, have they never seen condoms before?
I mean, he just gets boxes and boxes of them.
I just don't understand, why, so many condoms.
Yeah. Jessica is, going ahead and letting Kevin know that, Vicky's going to be fine.
This is one of my favorite outfits of her, too. She looks hot in that outfit.
Yeah.
Just want to throw it out. Yep. And, I like dresses. It's weird.
Jessica tells him, if you want to get in a sack with her, all you got to do is tell her you love her. And Kevin tells her he doesn't want to dupe her, that he really does love her.
That's what I wanted to hear, Kev.
I just want to give him some ideas about how to push her buttons. I want to give him the technique.
So I've gotten her an orgasm. You mean?
Yeah,
I'm giving her an orgasm.
Tells him what you mean. It's either the big L or the big O.
I met the guys in the commentary were talking about this coach picture back there.
Yeah.
What was it they said? The center is I hate losers or something.
I hate losers.
Yeah, he's it never made it into the visual of the film, but the picture of that coach at the bottom says, "I hate losers."
Stiff comes in, grabs Kev to come see this, and here we go into the choir room.
And who's here? Why are we here? It's Oz.
MILF guy number 2's there too.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
MILF guy number 2's there.
Yeah, I always noticed that.
If you believe in magic in a young girl's heart, oh, I got dressed like Steve from Blue's Clues.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I think that's the
he's
the weird side story we have going on throughout the film too.
Well, he's definitely the hottest guy in the choir at the time. And then, Oz comes in because Oz tells him the guy's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He tells him hey, this is untapped potential here.
Basically just girls he's never interacted with is what he means.
These vocal jazz girls are hot and they are pretty attractive ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is where we're introduced to Heather, played by Mina Suvari.
I almost wish it was the girl in the middle here because she's definitely hotter out of the 3 right here.
Person of color.
Yeah, but she's hottest out of these 3.
I wasn't saying person of color. She wasn't attractive, Mike. I just pointing out that she is a person of color in this film. Previous to this, In 1997, she was in a film, Kiss the Girls. My dad really liked that movie. It's a crime noir with Ashley Judd and Morgan Freeman in it. My dad loved that movie. She played Cody Pierce. She was in Snide and Prejudice, which looks like some sort of historical film. Nowhere, which is Beverly Hills 90210 on acid, it was described as. She plays the role of Zoe. And 1988, she was in a film called Slums of Beverly Hills.
I don't think I watched any of those.
No,
I couldn't name anywhere else that she's been.
I've seen her in a few things. She's a working girl.
Is that Box fan back there?
Looks like it.
Weird.
See, Mina Sarvari, what she's doing today, just to say, see everything you might know off the bat. Let's see. Anything.
I don't know. Find stuff that was made for high school girls. I heard your comment on the Bubba Hotep episode on Cult of Campbell.
Yeah, if it's something that a high school girl would like, Mike is fucking in on it. I don't see anything. She was on Boy Meets World for 2 episodes. Do you like that show?
Yeah, I wouldn't remember. From that,
Sex and the City. I don't know. She was in Psych for an episode. American Horror Story, Murder House. Stuff like that. Not done too much, actually.
So it wasn't really a breakout.
She was in Psych the movie, Allison Cowley.
Oh, okay.
And in American Horror Apocalypse. She's done a few things like that. I know her from the Day of the Dead remake they did. It's not a good movie, but that's what I know her from.
Yeah, not really a breakout role for her then, huh?
No. She's a good actress, though.
No,
she's in all the American Pie movies. And the jazz girls are instantly suspicious. Why is Oz? Because it's almost end of the year. This is the one thing. It's like the end of the year, and he just shows up. It's like, hey, I want to be part of this thing.
Yeah, because prom marks pretty much the end of the school year and everything.
Basically, high school, it's like
Pact is coming up, and that's what that's for. Well, how many days were we away? We discovered that in the last episode. How many days away from prom?
I forget.
I have to go back. I think it was like 20-something days.
It was something like that.
It was like a month or less. Something crazy.
They're joking around about maybe he's just preparing for another year, like he's going to fail or something like that. But Heather, she's kind of optimistic. She says, "Hey, we don't even know this guy. Can't judge him."
So she's not a judgy prude.
No, they make eye contact, and
Stifler just adamant, you're not going to score the goody choir chick.
He's got to work that sensitive angle here, fellas. Just like that college chick. She
set his trajectory.
She set his trajectory. Changed his mind. All that stuff she learned in college really paid off.
Man, Kevin looked kind of out of it there, didn't he?
He did. And that was it. That was the end of scene 6, the Pact. And that's where this slice ends.
Yummy slice?
It was a beefy slice.
It was a beefy slice.
That was a lot in that. Man, that party scene. So much going on
Loaded.
there. So much going on there. Even the Pact, scene 6, a lot of shit. Setting us up on where we're going from here.
See, look right here. We'll get into that later. So what was your favorite thing to discover on this dissection of this slice?
This slice, I think my favorite thing is the college chick.
Discovering she was like a major impact to the film.
Yeah, it's such a minor character in this franchise, and she really does just set Oz up for for everything. She really does just set him up.
There are a couple of things I like. For some reason, it's very small, but I just like seeing the connection of Jim helped Kevin pick flowers out for
that was cool. Yeah,
I was like, I don't know why I never pictured that before. That was perfect.
It's one of the only things they show of them having each other's back throughout this, or I guess spotting.
Well, he's letting Oz borrow his TV so he can watch chick flick stuff.
Allegedly, we have to verify that. We'll verify that on the next episode.
Hey, well, yeah, because we'll verify that later. But I really like I like that because I didn't even think to pause and look at Jim's computer screen of all.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like the little post-its that were on his desktop back screen. They're oh my God, that was amazing. I'd never even thought to look at that before, but that makes total sense. And then just reading his bio, someone to cry with. Come on, Jim. Come on, Jim.
He's. I think Oz mentioned him about the whole sensitive thing, and he's probably just taking it a little too literal. Chicks want someone they can cry.
That probably is what it was.
Sensitive, eh? I'll give him sensitive.
I want someone to cry with me. That's how sensitive I am. Long walks on the beach.
The classic long walks on the beach. Have you ever taken a long walk on the beach with a significant other?
Yeah, and it fucking blistered my feet. Jesus Christ. Because we did it down at, where was that? It was, maybe it was Clearwater Beach, but I thought it was a hard beach like Daytona or something. And boy, my feet just weren't made for it. I need softer sand or something. But if you're walking down where the water is, that's just hard sand and it's not comfortable. Yes, I've done it. And I hated it.
I can't say I have. I've never.
Well, I lived around beaches for 3 years.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, yeah. You had more opportunity to do it.
But that was a good slice.
That was. I'm loving this show. It's
good.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying this summer event because man, this is a blast. Having so much fun doing this and revisiting American Pie because we fucking love this movie, and I don't think I was prepared for how much we actually love it because we've spent 3 hours talking about the first 20 minutes of this movie.
Yeah, I don't think we expect to be that deep, but we got going to like, God damn.
And we hope you guys are enjoying it and sticking with us this summer. This is a weekly podcast coming out here every Wednesday.
You know what my least favorite part of this episode?
What's that?
This fucking Crown Royal shit.
God, yeah. Let's talk about the Crown Royal. God.
We didn't come in trying to do a rating on the stuff. We were just trying them and just.
I think we talked about the last one.
And it was good, Chris.
It was good. It was a good
cider.
Good drink, but man.
Do not recommend Crown Apple.
Do not. That was, like I said, I cannot imagine.
I just got another beer.
Anyone fucking showing up to a party with fucking Crown Royal.
I'm with you. I'll tell them just to fucking leave. Like, you did not bring that to share.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like, you thought you were bringing a 6-pack to help the party out. You did not. Fucking leave. Yeah, because, sometimes you go BYOB, but you're there to share it also. Like, not this guy. No. Whoever that guy is a selfish bastard. But no, this was a good slice. So...
yeah, this is fantastic.
What do we have looking forward to the next one? What's our chapters?
Yesterday on Cult Talk Conspiracy, you will have had Titanic coming out as part of our Summer at Sea. That's in full swing, full speed ahead, setting full sail. Summer at Sea.
Stop it.
This Thursday on Cult of Lore, they're going to be exploring the Hive cities, which I know a little bit about. I've done some stuff for that, or I've looked up some stuff for that.
Might come out Thursday.
Might come out Thursday. The audio definitely be out Thursday.
Yeah, the audio will be out Thursday.
You can check out youtube.com/culttalknet for the video version.
At some point.
Hopefully the day of, optimistically the day after. If things go really bad, sometime next week.
The worst one they had is just, and recording time is this last one, but it's fine. Eric does his best.
He does his best. God love him.
What's our next episode of Apple Pie's American Pie Slices have for us? What's those chapters?
Next one, we're doing 4 scenes on the next one because episode 4 is going to be a beefy one. So episode 3, we're going to cover 4 scenes. We're doing Father-Son Chat, scene 7. The Bible, scene 8. That's going to be a fun one. Scene 9, the infamous Just Like Pie scene.
Oh, yeah.
The infamous scene. And then By the Book will be how we wrap up episode 3. So that's going to be a beefy one. It's got the one of the most iconic scenes of the entire series. And also, I think one of the most underrated MacGuffins of the series. The Bible. I'm really excited to talk about that.
Yeah. They tried to do a movie of it, but
they did. From what I understand, that's like one of the only presents movies where like the writers of the original movie returned. So that's interesting.
Let's look into that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be a good one. And we get to see a bunch of Eugene Levy. So we didn't get to see any Eugene Levy this episode.
No Eugene Levy.
But next one we're gonna make up for that because we get the father-son chat, which is so good.
With those eyebrows.
The father-son chemistry of Jim and his dad. But thank you guys for joining us for American Pie Slices, episode 2. Make sure you guys tune in next Wednesday for slice number 3, because this is a weekly podcast. We have 6 episodes total.
Limited run,
summer event, and we're almost halfway there. So make sure you guys are joining in. Listen to the other episode if you haven't already. I know it's a long one, but hey, we're filling in a lot of extra details here, and there's a lot of stuff we can dissect in the next episode. It's going to be super fun. So I hope you guys are enjoying this deep, deep cut into our favorite teen comedy, American Pie. And with that, make sure you follow us at Cult Talk Net across the board, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all the things. Keep up with all of our stuff. And we'll be putting some American Pie Slices content on there for you to look at. Things we mentioned in the episode, you can check out on our Instagram. Cult Talk Conspiracy, every other Tuesday. Summer at Sea is currently going on. All sea-based conspiracies to the summer. Cult of Lore, every first third Thursday of the month. You can also find the video version out on youtube.com/culttalknet. But until then, till next time, I've been Ty.
I've been Michael. On to the next step.